You're busy, so stop thinking about what to wear and just embrace the radically efficient Mack Weldon Daily Wear System. The Daily Wear System is a selection of clothes rooted in smart design made with performance fabrics and built to work together. From breathable t-shirts and polos to stylish button-ups and shorts, underwear and beyond, Mack Weldon makes it easy for you to dress for work, leisure, and play, or wherever your summer takes you. For the ultimate lazy Sunday, their Ace sweatshorts have modern tailoring and pair perfectly with their ultra-soft, ultra-upgraded Pima tees. For weekend travels both near and far, their silver knit polo and radius shorts are the perfect high-tech, highly packable combo. The Daily Wear System is smart. These clothes are designed to work together. And the time I save trying to look good, I can spend actually going out and getting them good looks. Buy some time this summer with Mack Weldon Daily Wear System. For 20% off your first order, visit mackweldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's mackweldon.com/peasants, promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, radically efficient wardrobing.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Drunken Peasants, episode 914.
Do it live!
We're doing it live! Once again. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, one and all. This is the Saturday bonus show. We do an extra show every week because you, the fine DP audience, helps us reach that goal every week. And I actually want to thank Janey because she helped us get to where we are already. Like, we very rarely do we come into show 3 of the week and start off at 83%.
Yeah, we put her flesh on the line.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And you know what? In honor of that, I actually linked your channel in the description. So,
oh, thank you.
Everyone, you can subscribe to Olive Gardens.
With Wise because branding.
Yeah. Link in the description. And you're almost, I saw you tweet, you're almost at monetization.
No, so I have the subs, I don't have the watch hours.
Yeah, you just need...
It's like 4,000 watch hours, man, but it's only from the last year. So I've got like 250. I was up to like 600 at one point, but then I moved states and kept having terrible living situations and couldn't film as much. And so now that I'm like finally doing it again, which I'm trying to do stuff as myself too, because people can only stand so much of Olive, satire.
So my suggestion is do live streams and zap yourself, because that seems to work.
Yes.
I just like to be able to edit myself, because I can say some really dumb shit, like I did last night.
No editing here. We say dumb stuff and we just let it ride.
My suggestion is to put some lo-fi music on in the background and then sit at a desk writing in a notebook and just let that play for like days and days and days while you're writing in a notebook.
That channel gets like 50,000 live views.
Yeah.
Yes!
Eduardo Garcia, let's go.
Oh shit, was I supposed to have Eduardo Garcia on today? You know what?
Were you?
I can't remember.
Just invite him on. I can't fucking carry the show. Y'all had me the fucking sole guest the second time.
I could have sworn.
Janey acts like we can't do it without her.
No, I'm acting like you should do it without me.
Oh my God, I can't carry this show by myself. We need a fourth guest.
I didn't mean to say carry.
Okay,
oh my God.
Eduardo was supposed to be on today. I'm going to add Eduardo to the call here.
My guy.
Oh, thank God I don't have to talk as much.
There's so many things to keep track of in this world.
All of the things.
Yeah. So
one of the greatest mistakes we could ever make is to not have Eduardo Garcia on. So I'm glad we're catching that right here, right now. Live, Saturday, bonus show, episode 914. 86 more episodes to 1,000. You want to get 86th off the show tonight?
Pass.
Then keep those chi-chis.
I mean, as long as I don't get the shock
keep
collar
those chi-chis under wraps. Somebody yesterday said that you pulled your boobs out on stream.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't remember doing that.
They must have been trolling because we wouldn't have let you back on the show if you did that here. Drunken Peasants is serious business.
Yeah, you guys just shot girls on camera.
Hello, Eduardo.
One girl one time.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
One girl one time tried to show her balls in the bathtub. And Ben hasn't invited her back on ever since.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the ball's on her.
That was Copper Cab.
Yeah. You're into gingers, right?
Yeah, I do like a redhead. Yeah. Got a soft spot. I blame Seth Green and the Weasley twins.
You have a soft spot on the back of your head.
From the donkey punch? What?
Probably. We were talking earlier today. I was playing. Yeah, I was at Magic the Gathering cards, and didn't you have like a pun that you made?
You were at Magic the Gathering cards?
Yeah, I was playing Magic the Gathering cards.
Magic the Gathering cards?
And I told Janey that if she wanted to come in tonight, I wouldn't be able to drive any further north to pick her up, so she'd have to meet me at Magic the Gathering cards. So she met me at Magic the Gathering cards, and then she made a pun, and I
made several.
There was one that I specifically said I was gonna like.
You were gonna beat me or something? You're gonna punch me?
Probably, but I was gonna bring it onto the show tonight to embarrass you live, and I can't remember what it was. So
good, because I can't remember it either.
Yeah,
I make so many terrible puns. It's like I kind of just have to let them go out into the universe.
You're escaping a scathing review from our DP fan base because I can't remember that terrible
I need to
pun.
remind everyone to please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. With the DP Summer T-shirt sale is still in full swing. Use code DPSummer21 at checkout to get 25% off this and other DP shirts that you can only get through our links down below. Go there, help support the show, get yourself a cool shirt, and then tweet at Drunken Peasants on Twitter with a picture of you wearing the shirt, and I'll show it here on the show.
And if you're not wearing pants, be careful. We won't retweet if you're not wearing pants.
So
no shirt, no shoes, no retweets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also if you have any basic attention tokens through the Brave browser, please send us those. Also, those are much appreciated.
Eduardo Garcia's sipping on the Stella Artois tonight.
Sipping on some scissor.
You got it.
That's a good sipping.
Stella Artois.
That's a good sipping.
So, what is the world that we live in where Chris Chan is now mainstream news?
Isn't that crazy?
I feel
old. Amazing. It's amazing. That's what it is.
Yeah, and we're going to go into the news segment right now and check that out. Here it comes.
Oh, yes, give it to me.
It got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
So here's Tucker Carlson talking about Chris Chan.
Oh, fuck.
This is the merge, right?
Great.
Is this the
The
merge?
dimensional merge.
It is the merge.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Seriously. Universe is combining. This is terrifying.
Here it is.
This is great.
Here it is.
A YouTube personality called Chris Chan has just been arrested in Virginia.
Chris Chan.
Like last name Chan. Fuck me. Oh my God.
Of all things, incest charges. Authorities say Chan was having sex with his 79-year-old...
Chan! Yeah, like it was their last name.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan's goddaughter.
Clearly Asian. Chris Chan.
Oh my God.
Of mother who has dementia. Chris...
Why is there a police siren in the background?
I'm not even sure. Like,
is Tucker about to get swatted?
Maybe.
They're coming for
When
Chris.
I heard this, I was playing it in my car while I was driving here, and I was like, I thought I was getting pulled over. I was like, oh no. I pulled over on the side of the road, and then some grandma drove by, flipped me off.
We didn't get pulled over though because you had a small white girl in the car.
Chan is a biological man, but he identifies as a woman. Reportedly, Virginia authorities initially went along with that.
By the way, I've gotten several DMs from transgender people telling me that they don't consider Chris Chan transgender and they don't want them associated with them at all.
I don't think any gender really wants Chris Chan associated with them right now. We're just passing that fucker around. Like, no, you take him.
There are a lot
you
of
take
people,
her. You take it.
There are a lot of people that weren't familiar with Chris Chan that were because of how big this story is, and they're the woke for clout kind of people, and they were choosing to focus on what pronouns people were using to describe Chris Chan other than the horrible things Chris Chan was doing. Which is ridiculous.
Before we move on, can you guys summarize what happened with him or her? Sorry, my apologies.
So what happened?
I don't think you have to apologize for someone who has raped their mom.
Yeah, Christine Weston Chandler was found out to be having a sexual relationship with her own 79-year-old dementia-stricken mother.
It's called rape.
To be more specific, there was a leaked audio conversation where Chris Chan admitted this to at the time an anonymous individual, which we'll touch on that in a minute. It's probably true. It's not proven. I'm going to correct Billy's statement. It's not proven, but it is. It is very likely. But let's hope it is just another product of Chris Chan's delusional mind.
Yeah, Chris Chan has admitted to doing it, whether that's part of the delusion, which would ultimately be the best. The best case scenario if there was some weird mental delusion. Yeah.
There's no bond either. No bond.
I think the bond between a mother and a daughter is very strong.
That's too strong of a bond.
Oh.
They classified Chris Chan as a female, and that means Chris Chan, who is an accused sex criminal, would have been housed in a women's jail.
I don't think that's true. I don't. From what I understand,
think so either.
That's just a technicality. What they put on the police report isn't how they're being charged and where they're going if they're convicted. I mean, they're in jail now. Where are they? I looked it up.
I think she's in a men's jail now, is what people are saying.
We understand that decision has been reversed, likely due to public pressure. It became public, unfortunately, for the state of Virginia. And Chan is now being considered a man by the
You gotta stop, Tucker.
jail.
I know, right? Every time.
What the
This is not an isolated
Does he not
incident.
know
Many
his real last name?
I don't know.
Tucker.
What? Chris Chan's real last name is Chandler.
Yeah, but does Tucker not know it?
Tucker's an idiot that doesn't do any research. He's reading a fucking teleprompter.
Chan?
Prisons in this country do house biological men with women. This is something we predicted. Many predicted, and were laughed at. Kara Dansky is one of the people who predicted this. She's the president of the U.S. chapter of the Women's Human Rights Campaign, and she joins us tonight. Kara, thanks so much for coming on. I remember very vividly when you said on our air,
right, a totally unbiased source on this matter.
If we don't put the brakes on this, we're going to get men housed in women's prisons, and you were called...
She's just rocking the ultimate RBF.
Hysterical or silly or whatever. Now you're actually seeing it happen. What's your reaction to it?
See the contempt on her face.
Absolutely. We know for a fact that California passed SB 132 last year. It went into effect in January of this year. We see approximately 300 applications from male prisoners to be housed in a women's prison in California. We approximate that.
Yeah, and that's in California. Chris Chan is in jail in Virginia. I don't believe there is. Is progressive on this matter.
But if they don't specify, of course, it's really like the leaving out information that gets so manipulative.
20 of them have been granted. There are 20 men being housed in women's prisons in California now, as far as we know. We suspect that none of the applications has been denied. We also know that in Washington state, approximately 9 male convicted felons are being housed in a women's prison. One of those men has been convicted of multiple murders of women, and another one of those men...
I mean, are we going to say, like, oh, man, how dare they put criminals in jail with other criminals?
Okay. Well, she's saying that these 9 men, one that was charged with sexual whatever, are in a women's prison, and that they are...
No, murdering multiple women. But I actually kind of want to hear the next one she's going to mention, because I did actually go to high school with someone who murdered someone and then, got caught, but then also tried to claim that they were trans and should be transferred to a women's prison. So I'm actually wondering if maybe that guy... He wasn't... not a friend.
He's your buddy,
No,
pal?
this kid fucking was such a fucking creep. Fucking Kevin. It was always a fucking Kevin, right? No, this fucking kid, and would throw tantrums. You know, like those kids who's like, if they weren't getting enough attention, they would throw a tantrum. But this kid, he murdered a pastor who took him in after he dropped out of high school and his parents fucking kicked him out. And then he murdered him and tried to flee to Canada. Didn't go so well.
How do we know? How do we know the pastor wasn't doing some weird shit?
Oh, dude, no, it was real tragic, actually.
Has been convicted of raping a 12-year-old girl. We know that in states all over this country, there are various policies or actual statutory laws on the books.
I mean, if they were found guilty of raping men, would you not put them in men's prison if they're a man? I don't get this whole like, don't put bad people in prison with other people. It's like it's a prison.
She's saying you're putting.
I know what she's saying.
A man in women's prison. And that the man can.
Well, you could separate them, right?
It's a biological male. It's a transgender person in their preferred gender prison.
They're not necessarily.
Prison's a bad place, no matter what. There's other bad people in prison. You can't really complain about it unless they start acting up in prison. Like if we've seen negative effects as a result of this, then I'd be like, oh, okay, the data shows maybe we shouldn't do it.
They're not necessarily sharing a cell with somebody else too. Sometimes there's like single cells, single cell people,
single cell organism. Yeah,
that allow
I think
for
that's
this.
sickle cell.
It's in fact mandated.
Prokaryotes.
I mean, I'm not in the habit of, carrying the banner for prison inmates, but this is cruel and unusual. And even if you've been...
I'm not into carrying the banner for prison inmates unless we're shitting on trans people.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically is what he's saying.
He only likes women if there's a trans person he can bring down.
But you know how in the X-Men they put the mutants in like a special prison?
It is Christian.
Should we have like a super prison for people who were not...
It was Kenosha.
There is a super prison.
Yeah, can we have like a...
We have a super... There are super prisons.
A Kenosha for people who
like
don't fit into the general population.
I don't remember what it was called.
It might have been Genosha.
There's one, I believe...
Like Kenosha, Wisconsin?
We should have like prisons separated. Like if you're non-violent criminal, you should never be put in with violent criminals. If you're violent, you should be put in like different tiers of violence. Like if you beat your wife, you should be put in with women that are bigger than you, and you're a man, you can get beat up by big old women.
Convicted of a crime as a woman, you have an expectation.
It was Genosha.
Genosha,
Death by snoo-snoo.
I mean, has anyone brought this to court? It's so over the top, outrageous.
A couple things. One is, yes, these women are being held under absolutely torturous conditions, and there's some reporting coming out that are saying these women are absolutely terrified. It has also been preliminarily reported.
Even in prisons where it's just male prisons, there's a whole lot of the R word there too. There's a lot of grape Kool-Aid flowing through them hallways, man. It's sick.
One woman.
We need to fix all this.
Wrath of the grapes.
In a California prison has been pregnant, and that the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation is distributing condoms. Now, what this tells to me is not only that do California prison officials understand and anticipate that these men will be raping these women, they also understand that these people being transferred to women's prisons are not women, they are men. It completely uncovers the lie that quote-unquote trans women are men.
So she's saying because the prisons are passing out condoms that they're acknowledging that these are not women.
I mean, what she's saying is it doesn't even matter. She's pretty much exposed her whole agenda here. Is that she doesn't think trans people are legitimate.
Exactly.
That's really why she's here. All this other shit is inconsequential to what she's actually saying.
Maybe she just hates trans women because she can't do her makeup.
She just did a Freudian slip to like a...
Yeah.
I can't do mine though. I really shouldn't be talking.
Yeah. Let's hear what she said again.
They also understand that these people being transferred to women's prisons are not women, they are men. It completely uncovers the lie that quote-unquote trans women are men.
She's like, oh shit.
You fucked it up, girl. You had your finger quote moment and then you fucked it up.
Tucker's like, you had one job.
You had one finger quote.
Yeah, you fuck up the finger quote, you get the finger throat.
Our trans women are women, and California prison officials know that.
Well, sure. If everyone in the prison was female, you probably wouldn't be distributing condoms at taxpayer expense.
The reason that they are doing this is because, yes, exactly.
They're okay with taxpayer expense over at Fox News when it comes to like blowing up other countries and shit. They're okay with that.
Yeah.
When it's military taxpayer expense, they're cool with that. But when it comes to like funding PBS and shit like that, no.
Model prisoners should be able to like go to
education,
PBS
improving
is
healthcare.
sponsored.
Nah.
Model prisoners should be able to get bussed over to like co-ed mixers and stuff. They should have like prison proms, and like the sweet boy prisoners and the sweet girl prisoners can meet up and do stuff. It's only fair.
Prisoners being transferred were women, pregnancy would not be a concern. This should be obvious to everyone. But the problem is that most people in America have no idea that this is going on.
Because
is there anybody, and I think there's so many issues, who can stop this, who can, and again, I just want to say, I don't care.
So, like, they used the hot topic of Chris Chan to do a segment about how trans people aren't legitimate. That's basically what they're doing here. They're not even talking about Chris Chan. Because, like, the Chris Chan shit has already been resolved as far as they're concerned.
I love how, like, this crazy deep story is just being used as a little issue to trash on the trans prison population.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Carlson's. That's his MO for every issue that he talks about.
Yep.
If you're in prison,
fuck you.
As a woman, you don't have to face. This is torture, and you shouldn't be subjected to it. Is there anyone who
let's talk about not the trans people going into prison, but all the male prison guards that have sex with the female prisoners.
Have sex or rape. I think we're
I'm trying not to use
a little bit.
I'm not trying to use the R word too much here. I was gonna follow up by saying which they legally can't consent to. But then you cut in with your delicious use of the grape word, Kool-Aid.
Bitch, we both know you weren't going to say that.
Of course I was. I'm tall and I'm smart. What are you?
He's not really that tall.
Short and stupid.
Oh, my God.
It absolutely could go to court. And I should also note it is in blatant violation of international norms that require the separation of prisoners by sex. It's also worth noting the vast majority of women in prison have not committed a violent offense, and women tend to be housed under lower security restrictions than men do. So what this is going to mean is that either when men get transferred to women's prisons, they will be held under conditions that are of lower security than they ordinarily would, or officials are going to have to increase security in women's.
What was that pause? Was someone in her earpiece like, shut the fuck up, bitch? Like, it was like JR commentating for WWE back in the day.
Yeah, it was Roger Ailes.
That was a producer going, don't you fucking say that next thing.
Yeah, Roger Ailes cut in and said, if you were blonde, I'd hire you, but you're not. You're fired.
Ooh, story of my life.
Right, and women are held with more lax security because they're far less prone to commit sex crimes until you put men into the female population. This is truly insane, and you called it really, really early, and I remember the derision you faced for saying that.
The whole like headline.
Women don't rape people unless men are around.
Look at the headline. They're not even talking about this.
Nope.
Chris Chan is not going. It's very unlikely Chris Chan's going to go to a women's prison.
Yeah, it's looking like it's not going to happen.
Right.
Literally, somebody started an internet rumor and just everybody took it as fact.
Verdansky, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for shutting up.
Oh, he's in Budapest. What the fuck?
Is he, though?
So this
Budapest.
probably is not going to surprise you, but a lot of the people who push the defunding police lunacy on the country, the stuff that destroyed our cities and killed thousands of people, have been caught.
Like, why would Tucker Carlson need to be live from Hungary?
I'm pretty sure that's a green screen.
It's not.
He's in Budapest. That's why the top.
That's why we could hear the sirens and shit.
Ah, that's exactly why we heard the sirens.
What is he doing in Budapest?
It's security that you're paying for. One of them.
He's probably on a Budapest vacation.
Forced to explain why she's doing this on camera. Is she
to see
embarrassed?
Houdini's
Wait till you
homeland.
see this
Probably
tape.
trying to
We'll be right
spread
back
some
from
seed
Budapest.
into the fallen Ottoman Empire.
I want to go
I
to...
don't think Hungary was part of the Ottoman Empire.
I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
It wasn't. Come on,
No.
Billy.
I don't know things.
I know.
You know some things.
Not really. He just talks
Thank you, Janie.
about
You're
it
welcome.
like he knows and hopes no one notices.
No, I
All
figure
right.
That's how I talk about everything.
So
we noticed, man.
We
noticed.
I have to. I can't help it. So it turns out, so there was an anonymous female voice in the leaked Chris Chan audio where Chris Chan admitted to having relations with their own mother. And now it appears that the identity of that person has now been put out there. And if what they're saying is true about this person is worse than Chris Chan.
Oh, fuck. Dude, bitches can be bitches can be real bitches. What am I saying?
Bitches is pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders off.
I should shush.
Bitches are brutal.
So here it is. Here's a video someone made about them. I'm not familiar with this content creator that made this, but I was looking for a video where someone just kind of summed it up, and this was the best one I could find.
How's it going, guys? Cracked Rack here, and today we have something...
They're doing the Leafy thing where they're playing video games and doing a voiceover.
Disturbing and serious to talk about. And I honestly need your guys' help as regular citizens of society to spread this message and spread this person's antics everywhere so that everyone can be aware of what a sick, disgusting person we're dealing with today. Just a trigger warning, this video is going to contain a lot of animal abuse of dogs to death, as well as...
Now, you need to reword that because you don't actually show it. You're talking about it, but you make it sound like you're going to show it in your video later.
Well, obviously the words, like, they'll just trigger you, which is why he's saying them beforehand.
As abuse of the mentally ill. I am not monetizing this video because I genuinely just care about the victims and animals who have been harmed by the person we're talking about today. So this is a long story, but let's get into it. Essentially, to give a little backstory, if you guys know who Chris Chan is, he is essentially a mentally retarded man who for the last 20 years has been getting manipulated and trolled by people online. Now, most of these trolls are very innocent.
That
They're
sure
just
makes
getting
him to a victim. Wow.
To do things
some
like
of the
scream in his
trolls can be considered innocent.
Some of them were like kids.
One of the worst ones was a kid.
Pretended to be a girl, but it was a
it was a 13-year-old pretending to be a girl, a 13-year-old boy pretending to be a girl that talked Christian into breaking their necklace into pieces and jamming it up their ass.
Yeah.
Camera and
Like,
rage.
that kid
But
is
there
my
have been
hero.
trolls who do heinous shit, and the person we're talking about today is one of those said heinous trolls, and I honestly hope her life gets ruined because of the shit she's been pulling. So if you aren't
That's a
aware,
horrible
Chris
thing to
Chan
say.
was just arrested a few days ago for having sex
Why
with
is he
his
showing
own
a picture
mother.
of
Now,
Billy?
after some
That's
digging
not
by
me.
Keith
That's Christine Weston Chandler.
Oh, okay.
Farms, it was found that the reason Chris may have had
That's,
sex
that's political prisoner Christine Weston Chandler, Ben.
Oh.
Not me.
Oh.
with his own mother is because he was being manipulated by a certain woman named Isabella Janke. It could be Janke. I don't know exactly how to pronounce her last name, but this is how it's spelled. Anyway,
Pretty
this
sure
woman
he wanted
was
to fuck his mom
Is that
before
right?
this gal came along.
Ryby Janke?
manipulating Chris to kill
That's the
himself.
French
This was her concrete plan. It has been confirmed, and
She's just trying to kill a pedophile.
It's alleged.
Oh, not a pedophile. I'm sorry.
That's another
a mom
word we
raper.
don't say
Oh, I'm
on
sorry.
DP.
Oh my god, I keep saying the word.
Janey says everything terrible.
I'm gonna get you guys
So,
demonetized. I'm sorry.
That's another word we don't say. Anyway, shut the fuck up, Janey. So I don't know how they know this. I don't know how they know all this stuff.
I guess it was pretty easy to find once people started looking into it. There was like a trail left over all the forums with this girl claiming she wanted to be the greatest troll of all time.
That's weird.
Yeah, she wanted to eventually get Christine Weston Chandler
To kill himself.
and Hero.
Yeah.
I believe she also stated this intent multiple times. Keep in mind, Chris Chan, while not a good person, is still a very, very easily manipulatable person who is very influenced by his surroundings. Chris literally has the mind of an 11-year-old autistic boy, and this 20-year-old woman thought it was appropriate to maintain a relationship with Chris where the end goal was...
Yeah, because if you're a girl and you're nice to Chris, then you're in. That's why Chris Chan was so easily trolled, because female trolls could easily troll, or little kids that sounded like grown adult women.
Well, I'm a grown adult woman, and I sound like a 12-year-old boy. So.
So this is a 20-year-old girl, and she's taking advantage of a 30-something-year-old man? Is this the reverse?
Yeah, almost 40, like 39 years
Is
old.
this the reverse, Onision?
Stated to be humiliating Chris so bad he kills himself. So not only has this woman ruined the...
I've heard people be like, she's kind of cute, actually. It's like, even if she was, that doesn't matter. She's
Oh my god, I think
gross.
those are Olive's glasses.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck.
Are you this person?
No.
Oh.
This is Olive Gardens. This is,
God, no,
is that
I'm
a box of Tide Pods back there behind her?
Yes.
You think that's there for the troll? This doesn't look like a laundry room.
She's fed them to her younger sibling.
Terrible life of Chris Chan, but she's also quite infamous for murdering animals. And I don't mean she was hunting deer with a rifle. She is literally famous
Someone gave her a 7 out of 10 in the pleb
online
chat.
for brutally torturing and abusing animals to death. Small animals and large animals. She has done this to a dog, many different hamsters, and allegedly even a cat.
She boiled a hamster to death, or at least one. I guess, like, she had a puppy that, like, had to get its feet amputated, and then like, you know what? People send me videos all the time of people being mean to animals, hoping that we'll, like, play it on the show and, like, tear them apart.
Yeah.
I can't even watch that shit. Like, I can't.
No, I can't do the
like,
animal
it makes
abuse
me
either.
mad. That's, like, one of the worst things ever. That really bothers me.
Yeah, I only save that for my horror writing, but I really want to get dark.
Yeah.
Because that really fucks with people.
If this stuff is true, this woman should be arrested.
Most of her crimes have all been recorded, so I'm not talking out of my ass here. The most infamous of Bella's crimes happened with a dog named Max. Essentially, a while ago, Isabella Janke adopted a cute black lab, I believe, named Max. She then proceeded for a long time to purposefully starve, beat, torture, choke, spit on, and neglect.
If this is true, I want to punch this person.
This dog brutally until it died. Most of this she recorded and posted.
Yeah, like the allegations about this person. Not only were they like trying to get Chris Chan to kill themselves, there's also theories that can't be proven that they planted the seeds of the whole incest thing that happened.
Yeah, that was
okay.
There's a story behind that.
And they get off on torturing animals.
Hold up on that. One, we cannot speculate where that kind of stuff came from.
We can speculate. There's a paper trail.
Our sexual desires are really actually developed in childhood. It's a little fucked.
Like Oedipal urges, like a young boy being like attracted to their mother, being like in love with their mother, is a normal part of human psychology.
And a mentally inferior autistic person that has the mind of an 11-year-old and is highly impressionable can be coached and or groomed into doing things they may not have done without the encouragement of an outside source.
I gotta say, that's giving someone who is much. I just think that's giving Chris Chan too much credit.
I could talk you into doing something you never would do.
Because because nobody can actually force you. I know I can't say that actually, no, because that's not true. I know that's not true, and I know I'm a hypocrite for starting that sentence. And let me just like cut myself off there.
Thank you for answering your own argument. I appreciate that. It makes it easier on people like us.
But I do think it is just like, I don't think we're giving enough shitty credit to both people here. Because
we've given a lot of shitty credit to Christine Weston Chandler. This is new pussy. We're digging into new pussy now. We've been fucking Christine for years. We're digging into new pussy tonight.
I know.
This is Isabella.
It just makes Chris Chan sound. This guy is just making Chris Chan sound like too much of a victim for my taste. Like, that just the real victim in this is fucking Barb. She's the victim here. She's the fucking victim here. Anyone who has been hurt by these people and the fucking the animals that have been hurt, they are the victims here. And both of these fucking disgusting fucking trash garbage humans should be fucking thrown away.
By the way, there are people like, oh my god, who the Oedipus complex has been studied in human psychology for over 100 years.
Well,
look it up. I don't care if you think it's weird. It's a real thing that has happened.
Well, honestly,
and most people grow out of it, but it exists.
Sigmund Freud.
Even no matter how uncomfortable it makes you, it doesn't mean like it's not real.
Well, Oedipus is, the story of Oedipus is actually thousands of years. Greek tragedy. The only thing is, I wish this would end how Oedipus ends with Chris Chan gouging out their eyes with needles. Because
is that what
Oedipus
you wish?
Didn't actually know that he was fucking his mother. He just thought he had taken the king's wife, but he didn't know that he was actually her son.
That his mom was married to the king. He didn't know he was the prince. And then when he
found out, he gouged his eyes out with needles.
It's called the Oedipus complex. Look it up.
And then Electra is sort of like the flip side, except Electra was way more into her dad on purpose.
The Oedipal complex is a term used by Sigmund Freud in his theory of psychosexual stages of development, and is the generic term for both Oedipus and Electra complexes. The Electra complex being daughter-daddy. The Oedipal complex occurs during the phallic stage of development, ages 3 to 6, in which the source of libido life force is concentrated in the erogenous zones of the child's body.
Yeah, so there was
1905.
There was even an episode of Frasier where Frasier dated a woman that looked exactly like his mom, and he didn't even realize it, and everyone else did. Even his dad was like, "Oh my god."
Was his mom in the show? Or?
No, his mom was dead.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't think of what his mom looked like.
His mom was on an episode of Cheers, though.
Posted online proudly because she thought nobody would be able to do anything to her. Now, I've dealt with a lot of types like this online. There's a large section of people online who have no life in the real world, who have no friends, no goals, no ambitions, and they take their anger out on small animals and post it online to make people angry. Well, luckily for us, pretty much everyone has a concrete dox of Bella, so she's pretty fucked. And I don't condone doxing, but to be fair, this woman is an actual criminal who deserves far worse, so I'm not complaining. Other examples of this woman's degeneracy include boiling and microwaving a live hamster until it brutally cooked to death, among many other instances of abusing animals to death. Perfectly healthy, normal, sought-after animals, too. On top of this, Isabella has quite the rap sheet and has allegedly, in her school, caused the suicide of another student because she had launched so many bullying campaigns on said student online.
People are like, in the chat, like, being like, ask a modern-day I've had Freudian psychologists before. Like, yeah, say whatever the fuck you want. You're not an expert. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Look,
it's
all we're
stupid.
saying, guys, is if you ever had thoughts of fucking your mom, it's perfectly normal.
It doesn't even go that far. It doesn't even necessarily go that far.
You guys want to hear something really fucked up? So I have a super crazy grandma, and
stupid,
so my mom was told, because she's like, yeah, I'll never forget the day where I saw Nana go out to greet her first cousin and start French kissing him.
Yeah, Nana goes hard.
That's not true, by the way. Someone saying no modern psychologist is into Freudian psychology. That's not true at all. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
They
There's
just wanted
different psychologists who even different schools of thought.
Yeah, it's a
to throw away everything that Freud contributed to psychology because certain things may be antiquated is stupid in its own right.
Yeah, just because it's old doesn't mean it doesn't still hold true.
Sorry.
To kill themselves, and
like
they
medicine.
did.
We're going to throw away what Galen researched and did? No, of course not.
This girl's self-claim is that she trolled somebody so hard they killed themselves in high school, and she's bragging about it.
So edgy.
Is that?
Yeah.
Fucking edgy girl. Shut up.
She also is a pedophile and has quite the interest in underage girls and boys, and makes that very clear all over her social media.
So
and
maybe
to make
she's
this woman even worse,
shitposting that, but
yeah, probably.
As a troll, it's probably shitposting, but you never know.
Yeah.
She is also an outspoken white supremacist and is also heavily transphobic and homophobic. Now, I know I'm no angel in terms of saying things that can be construed as, phobic of somebody, but you should know that's just because I'm a crude and offensive dude who makes shitty jokes on the internet. I never
Are you saying that you're cool but rude?
And I despise people who actually genuinely are transphobic or homophobic or racist. And this Isabella woman is all three of those boxes.
Signaling.
I'm just stating that so no one thinks I'm a hypocrite down the line, because yes, I have said horrible things about people as a joke, but at the end of the day, the degeneracy I spew online is just online absolute garbage. I never take that into the real world. And this Isabella person is an example of someone who has taken the degeneracy of the internet and combined it into one person who's actually harming other people and animals. So overall, she tried to get Chris Chan to kill himself, she's abused many animals to death, and she's caused the suicide of another kid who is only like 18 or 19 years old. And she is proud of all of these things. She frequently brags on her Discord about how everyone's seething,
I've seen the
famous,
screenshots,
etc., etc. So yeah, that's Isabella Janke of Texas. She is 20 years old. She is currently attending university, and I hope her life is ruined. The thing I'm most concerned about right now is making sure all of the shelters in her area know of her actions and are fully up to date on this person and have her on some kind of list. The reason I'm so worried about this is Bella is going to be going through a lot real soon with some of the stuff coming out about her, and I'm very scared that she is going to be in a place where she's angry and hurt and where she's going to adopt an animal and take out her aggression on them. Also, please archive this video if you can and re-upload it just in case this gets taken down. Now, another place I'd really consider contacting is PETA and its social medias. Yes, PETA is a joke for the things they've done.
That just makes me hungry for some delicious flatbread.
Yeah.
Or what about the Humane Society?
In the past, but
maybe
there's still
the ASPCA.
Huge social media platform that can easily get media attention. So please, if you care about animals at all, Spread this video around.
All right, so I think that's most. There are other videos, but they like the video I saw was like they showed a picture that she posted of her boiling a hamster, and I didn't want to play that.
Yeah, we picked a video that didn't have any imagery that would carry over.
Sounds like one of my exes.
The video that I saw also showed like a map screenshot of at least where she grew up or something too. Like I don't want to get involved in all that. That's not what we're gonna do here.
Yeah, this dude already doxed her.
Yeah, I mean like.
Well, I mean,
your KB sucks, by the way. You suck.
She put herself out into the public eye and getting some backlash. If any of this is true, like if a lot of it is just shit posting and lying,
shit consequences,
but some of it is true, like she deserves to be raked over the coals. Like this is horrible.
Shit consequences to shit actions, Randy.
It's true. Yeah, that's the woman who they're saying may have just coaxed and groomed Christian into doing what Christine did, like
to their mom.
Yeah, to their mom. Like that's and she was bragging about having access to Christine's bank account and was stealing money from Christine's bank account.
Yeah,
like there's so much depth to using Christian as a meat puppet for this girl. She just was able to.
I'd want to see whether or not Christian gets some sort. However prosecution proceeds, when that all ends, depending on whether or not Christian ends up in mental health, mental health care rather than actually in prison.
Another allegation
because if they did end up in like actual prison, not didn't actually plead guilty by like insanity, that would say a lot more about the intent of the actions and the awareness that Chris had that they knew what they were doing was wrong. And I really it really bothers me that there's so much getting like distracted like from what actually happened. It's like, yes, it opened this big can of worms, but we need to like remember just like the facts of the situation, because everybody loves to fucking gossip too. In this video that we just watched, like the dude wasn't even very specific, and there was no sort of thing that even said if any of these were actually like prosecuted or documented, if there was any sort
there
of
was documents. There hasn't been prosecution on her yet. He's saying they have to
play the video that shows the documents?
No, we don't need all that.
Yeah.
What we needed was to have.
I like all that. That's helpful
Of course
for me.
you like that. Of course you like that.
I like true crime.
Yeah, of course. But but we're not here to fucking hold your hand through this. We're here to get the talking points and then talk about them.
Wow, eat your snack, boo boo. You sound
I ate my
hangry.
snack.
You sound
I'm
hangry.
snackless.
Okay, another allegation is that because when the audio leaked originally, it was edited, and it only played Chris talking. So and then the full thing got leaked, and I guess they were trying to blame that on someone. Like they're saying this Isabella person was trying to make it seem like that was someone else. Like they were trying to frame someone.
Ooh, damn. I can't wait to watch the fucking Netflix short doc on her.
Oh, Discovery Plus, picking it up.
I wonder if Gino Samuels will do an entire episode just on her.
No, he doesn't do that. He just does like historic. Well, I mean, like. Plus, he's taking a hiatus for at least a year now.
God, that's gonna be. Somebody needs to step in and make a current run.
I want an Aaron Lee Carr directed documentary on this. Aaron Lee Carr, get on this.
Psycho manipulator, yes.
Bitches be crazy.
Let's see if it's actually true, though.
Right?
Yeah, there's
plenty of popcorn to go around.
None of it could be true, but she's making the claims that she hacked into Christine's bank account.
Is it her though? Like, do we even know that that's the actual person in the photos?
I do believe there was some. Like, she was trying to prove
there were like
it
high school yearbook photos leaked and shit.
I would be concerned because of the amount of ego that this gal fucking shows. I would be, suspicious if everything she says is entirely true, because you can definitely, like, bend the truth a little bit. You just sort of work around it a little bit, omit things in the right places, add things in the right places, and suddenly something that is technically
something she's
true
saying doesn't add up. Of course. Her entire shtick has been
a crazy bitch
spinning lies to Christine. She's gonna spin lies to everybody else as well.
I'm so glad I'm medicated.
Yeah, there's even the Kiwi Farms like info page on it, but we probably shouldn't even show that, right?
Oh God, no!
I don't
Don't
know
go in there.
if there's
I'll
if
go
there's
in there
like
later
naughty
and check
stuff
out
on there. We
check
can't,
out some
right?
documents.
I
Do
don't
a
know if
little
it's not.
research.
You sent it to me.
Yeah, well, because like there was a bunch of stuff that could be read, right? Like there was some readable stuff. I didn't think there was too much that was out of the ordinary. East Max saying she isn't that smart of a criminal. Well, you got to figure if she's been doing this for years, she probably came up through like the lolcow shit posting areas.
If she's 20,
if she's 20 now. So even if she was a 20-year-old,
she's too young for the lolcow shit. She's a little too young for that.
No, I know fucking
like,
13-year-olds that get in there and are more crass than 13-year-old girls that are more crass than some of the boomer dudes I know. They get in early.
Yeah,
now.
like I've seen this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
man, somebody probably hurt her. Now
I
she's
swear
taking it
to
out on
God,
other people.
Like I have like she
Janey, you ever hear the term "hurt people"? Hurt people.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
It's true.
And there's like pictures of her holding the dog.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fucked. Yo, I had an ex who fucking in order to get rid of the bunnies in his mom's little garden, what he would do in order to get rid of the bunnies, he'd catch them, he'd grab them by the ears, and then he'd swing them around until their necks broke.
I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, we don't date anymore.
You know how to bring us all up.
Yeah, Janey, I gotta tell you, it's been wonderful having you on the show.
I'm sorry, I wasn't the one who fucking brought up the fucking like grandma rapist. I'm not the one who fucking started this conversation.
You wanted us to talk. You said, "Can we not talk about the news? I'd rather talk about Chris Chan instead."
That doesn't mean I started this. You guys are.
Oh my God,
Janey.
You guys are such pussies. Oh my God.
Janey, we might be pussies, but you're more of a cunt.
Yeah, I know that. I accept that. I don't deny this. I don't deny the fact that I can be a total raging cunt. I'm also a hypocrite. I'm also obnoxious and self-centered. And I'm super okay with it. Because at least I'm honest with myself.
And despite all the negativity you bring up on the show, you're still living your best life. And I appreciate that about you.
Trying to.
Oh, man.
I
don't. Do you want to read some of it?
Lemons.
I mean... someone said that there's like whatchamacallit, IP. They have an IP grabber. That's not going to show the IP or anything if we read the site, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
how about you pull it up on your phone or something?
Let me pull up some of this on the Tootie phone.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to put a
Tootie
little
phone.
Christine picture or something weird in the background.
Yeah, you know
while we
what?
go
I have
deep
a
in the
really
delve.
good Christine picture.
Don't do it, Ben. You fucking asshole.
Oh, I mean.
Nobody respects this sort of commentary when you do these.
I was being so mean yesterday, and now I'm like I don't have the energy to be as much of a cunt.
That's good to hear.
Again?
Oh, I need to stop saying the C word. Sorry.
No more C words, Janey Bell.
It's
All
just
right,
such
so
a nice
You just
word.
set me up for it. How could I not do it?
Know what is going on. Yeah, I know. Let me get back to page 1. Is
Someone
this one?
post the other ones in the general chat right now.
So they're talking about the female voice on the infamous leaked phone calls of Chris Chan.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Has been identified. Her extremely disturbing internet footprint was revealed, including similar patterns of harassment and manipulation.
That's a big footprint.
She's currently enrolled into university in Texas, and don't call her specific university. You're not helping by calling.
Oh, did they put that on there?
Don't. It's just don't. It's wasting their time to call and get her. I think she's already being handled by the authorities. She's under investigation already. So
is that true?
That's what it's saying here. Yeah. Part of the original reason people looked into the call was the suspicion that someone was manipulating Chris into the incest with Barb.
If that's true, that's a whole new layer to this. That's just mind blowing.
And it's saying we're not accusing Bella of doing so at this point. They don't have the direct evidence for it.
It's really hard to prove that.
If they're
And they're saying that Chris and Barb's relationship has had undertones for years. Bella's responses on the tape are nonetheless highly disturbing, as she seems to be enjoying herself too much. This is addressed additionally below.
So what year did the whole Chris Chan thing start?
Which Chris Chan thing?
Like the original, the beginning of the Chris
Was it 2006?
Like
Something like that.
I was gonna say
Think
like
about
2007, 2008.
Think about how old this person was when that started.
Yeah, I'm like I was like a preteen when that happened.
I'm the same age as Chris Chan.
She's 7 years younger than me.
Even if Chris were entirely manipulated into this situation?
2007? Oh, I was spot on. Nice. Yeah, no, yeah, she would be like, she'd be way too young. She'd be like 5 or 6.
How old was everybody at home?
Like,
Everybody
I was
at home,
13.
Write how old you were. Write how old you were in chat.
I'm
and
like a
comment
year
how
older
old
than
you
Chris.
How old were you when Chris Chan came into your
Yeah,
life?
this is very important.
Well, I was 13.
The beginning of
Good.
the end.
So they're saying in the Kiwi Farms thing, even if Chris were entirely manipulated into the situation, it does not absolve them from abusing their mother. This is a narrative being pushed that Kiwi Farms is attacking Bella to defend Chris. This is not the case. While originally we were exclusively interested in the incest call, a pattern of extremely disturbing behaviors by Bella had emerged, and the exploitative behaviors towards Chris were not aware of at the time. So this is exposing the exploitative behavior.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I was 13 and when Chris started their channel, so that Bella would have been 6.
I'm here and y'all are there.
Would have been 6.
Yes,
That's
we can do age
pretty-
math.
Like as much influence as she probably did have. Like, come on, y'all. Let's be a little realistic. Like, come on, y'all.
Allegedly, this Bella girl was involved in a scheme where she set up hidden cameras to tape other students in compromising situations.
Chris Hansen.
She was she obtained a fake ID, which was curiously of another girl under the age of 21.
That's not
Why?
girl. That's like.
So
you got a fake ID to say you're under 21?
Yeah,
Girl.
well, she was under 21 anyways, but
God, she sucks at this.
the
What a
I-
fucking amateur.
Well, if you would listen, the intent of the ID was suggested that she was using it to evade government regulations of some kind by using somebody else's ID. She may have been involved in an unclear dark web scheme. Details are still emerging, though. She used this ID in an attempt to convince us that she was not, in fact, who she was. She was using the fake ID. But she had also forged COVID-19 vaccination cards for her and her friends.
That has to be illegal.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
so
it's
illegal.
a big fine, too.
That
Huge
is-
fine.
Yeah,
Super
absolutely.
illegal. Really
Oh, man,
shitty
all
too.
her friends she got cards for are going to get big
Yep.
fines, too, if it's
She
traced
made,
back.
like, back in the day, there was always the kid at school that made fake IDs.
That
Now
was
they're
fucking
making
Kevin,
COVID.
you guys. That was fucking Kevin.
Like, you
Kevin
can't
murdered
change-
someone.
You can't change your age, but you can easily go get a vaccine.
Have you ever seen the Las
The
Vegas
effort.
Vacation movie with Chevy Chase?
Yeah.
The Las Vegas.
I want the money.
Yeah, Joe and I watched Las Vegas Vacation last night, and there's a scene where I think it was the Frank Sinatra guy on the street was selling him a fake ID.
Yeah.
And the first fake ID was like a black guy, and he got turned down at the bar, so he came back to get his money back. And then he turns the sign he was holding into a giant board of like an ID and took a picture of him on the fake ID. It's such a good gag.
Yeah, he's holding
it
it
was
up.
such a good
Yeah.
gag. It was
I
so
want
funny.
the money.
I want that money. It seems the call may have been recorded and retained for blackmail purposes, and then when shared by another Chris Orbiter who leaked it out of panic, Bella then panicked herself and went into damage control mode, spinning off the saga that we have today. So she was trying to initially record it for blackmail, shared it with other people. The other people were like, this is fucked up, exposed it. This is fucked up.
That's a good looking donut.
There were BDSM texts that were confirmed fake, so any of the...
I want to eat that fucking donut.
Actually, wait. I have donuts right Shit, I forgot about these until just now. Thank you.
Someone needs to edit this and put a Sonichu medallion there instead of a
not true.
donut.
Yes.
You missed
Yes,
you
do
missed
it.
an opportunity.
That'll be great.
It's really loud plastic.
All right. Chris Chan was messaging her and said, that is a joke. She is a lot younger than that. I know her better because she and I and Sonichu have texted back and forth, even played chess together in the app that allows simple board games between texting partners. And I have a photograph of her. So Chris Chan, she was sending Chris Chan a photograph of herself, and that's how she got outed of being who she actually is.
Really?
Man, what if there's a whole other layer to this? This is like a whole other layer. I feel like
I know.
I feel
It's
like we're
a
not to the
shit
center of the
onion,
onion
Randy.
yet.
It's a shit onion, Randy. It's just layers of shit after shit after shit. Man,
She was an engineering major.
John Dunsworth.
Yeah, computer engineering, like software engineering.
Yeah, computer engineering.
Yep.
She was the ringleader of a depraved CWC cult, associate of other detractable people. I don't know. There's so much to wade through here, and a lot of it is worthless. I'm trying to find like the meat and potatoes of it while we
Like the people it's about.
Hi, Ivy.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this is.
Yeah, who knows if any of it's true yet?
And I don't know what's worth talking about.
We gotta see.
She had
Should we move on to shit talking to somebody else?
she was using the pseudonym Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah.
That's where the sloppy Kelly, I think, came from. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of shit on here. I don't know. I'm not gonna read any more. This is just too long, and there's a lot of stuff that does need to be.
No, I think you covered a good amount. Time to start the tip train, everyone. We're so close to our goal. We're 86%. Throw in $2, throw in a $5, throw in a 10. Also, the DP calendar is out there. It's available for both iCal and Android. All you have to do is click on the link down below. It'll link the Google Calendar, or it'll link the iCal. Tells you who's on which show. Tells you what time things are happening. Tells you when the Patreon stuff is happening. And by the way, you're going to want to sign up to become at least a $10 patron, because we're doing the first ever Billy Reviews Classic DP. Billy is going to do a solo live reaction to a classic DP episode, and it's only fitting that the first one that he does is episode 1, DP episode 1. Yeah. Available to patrons $10 and above, and it's going to be out. Check out the calendar to see when that's going to be released.
Hey, the tip train's swinging in. We are over 88% of our goal.
How could she
All
slap?
aboard the tip train.
How could she slap?
How can she nap? Oh,
there we go.
Look at it fly in.
Yeah, I sent out all those figures a couple days ago, so people are starting to get them. The figures that were won on the last, or episode 9/11.
Yeah,
We're almost there.
Just driving right in. Who would have thought it figures?
And give us a like, too. Those are free. The likes are free.
Like me, please.
No, it's actually not going to be episode 1 of the No BS podcast. It's going to be literally DP episode 1, but the No BS. See, we're creating a voting system that we're going to use to determine which old school episodes Billy reviews.
Yeah, we were going to do a DP episode 1, so everybody would argue about it not being their first episode because of the No BS podcast. You guys will still argue about it. Even
So this
though we
person,
revealed our
Bitch is gonna
plans.
bitch.
A totally anonymous person with no profile image in the pleb chat keeps being. They've been spamming the same shit forever. Like, there's so much more. There's so many new layers.
There's so many new layers. Yeah, we need that
Like
heat.
a layer cake.
We need that. We don't know what's there yet.
Smoking gun.
Like, there's so much to wade through. We haven't got all the good.
We need the deets. Spill the. I almost said teats. Ha!
You pickle suited.
We got the teats. We got the teats. We got the teats. Yeah, we got the teats.
She got the teats. Spill them teats.
I don't even know where it's gonna go at
The
this
deets
point.
and the teats.
The deets are in the teats. So,
The deets.
are we
tears.
done with this person, the Isabella person, or like, is there any final thoughts or any other information that we're missing?
It looks like there's gonna be a lot more information rolling out. It's just what has came out so far that we covered tonight. It seems to be just the beginning of maybe an iceberg.
The Chris
Break out the popcorn, folks.
The whole
It's gonna
Chris
be a long
Chan
ride.
history is just it used to be something very weird and awkward and cringy and messed up, but it never reached these levels where like it's like
I felt this shit coming.
It's gotten this disgusting. Like we're at a point where it's gotten to a level of disgusting that's, back in the day they tricked Chris into driving from Virginia to Cleveland, Ohio because they thought their girlfriend was being held hostage somewhere there. And Chris ended up having to drive, like 12 hours in a day because they drove there, realized it was fake, and then drove back. That shit is hilarious. This shit, I want more of that shit. I don't want this like weird incestual.
Yeah, it got serious, and it's like, oh, I went from cringe to oh god, just straight horror.
I don't know if it's ever going to be good again with Christine.
I don't think we should expect it.
This might be the end of that era.
It's
right
okay
now,
to let
it's
her go.
just
Someone said manipulating disabled people is hilarious. I mean, no, just Chris Chan, because Chris Chan was. Yeah. Like, most people aren't like that. There's only one Chris Chan, right? Like, there's not, like, a bunch of them.
Well, one thing you have to look at with Chris Chan is they put themselves on the internet in a way that allowed them to be driven by the people who manipulated them to the point where it would create more content. It would create more of a celebrity. And whether or not they're crazy, right? Whether or not they're of sound mind to be able to be on the internet, like as long as they were on the internet, they were put in a position where they could be pushed and manipulated, like any fan base could do to any any actor, actress, entertainer.
On one of my other streams, I said Chris Chan was stupid as fuck, and someone in the comments was like, "Hey, why are you saying he's stupid as fuck because he's autistic?" And I was like, I didn't say that. I didn't say it was because he was autistic. I know autistic people. Autistic people that
Close
are smarter
enough.
than me. I know autistic people who are like way beyond average intelligence.
The other thing too is that we have to remember that Chris is an adult. Chris isn't an invalid who's like has to be taken care of completely. They committed wrong acts, and yes, manipulation might be there, but ultimately we have to look at the actions of the person who took it. And you know what? The fucked up actions that girl took to push Chris is really fucked up, but like, fuck you guys, we can't put it all on that fucking 20-year-old girl.
Yeah, we
for raping that
hamsters.
I'm sorry,
we didn't put it all on her. We're putting on her what we have to put on her. Like there's this whole new level of sickness involved. Beyond the sickness we already knew.
More outraged by this girl than by what Chris Chan did in the first place.
I'm outraged by the other stuff.
Yeah, we're outraged by the animal abuse. That's
if that's
part of it.
They're all garbage people. Let's throw them away.
Yeah, but we're gonna be a little more nuanced than that because we have time to fill. And also, one other thing you have to think about when it comes to manipulating Christine and laughing at it is Christine has shown over the years an impenetrable perseverance for taking it and moving forward. So it's almost like you don't know how far you control because Christine will continue to release shit, crazy, funny shit, and keep going.
Which means they're in control of their actions.
Yeah.
Just saying.
This was the comment.
Nobody's saying that Christine should be absolved of all the guilt here. Like I don't know.
Fake outrage.
Saying an autistic person is stupid as fuck is so cringe, Ben. Call them out for all the BS.
Some autistic people are stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
Chris Chan is unbelievably stupid.
Not all autistic people are stupid.
No,
like you
not
said,
even close.
You met some that were smarter than you.
Yes.
I've met an autistic person that was taller than me. They can be anything they want.
You're not that tall, so there's plenty of
very
people taller
tall.
than you. No.
I'm
Aren't you like 4'11"?
Is it like
the level of tall I am can be described as dashing.
Is it like you had to brag about being tall to like compensate for other things?
Nope. Got a sweet dick too.
You see how quickly he deflected that? Okay.
Got a sweet dick too.
You just left that wide open.
I'm tall. I'm cute. Got a sweet dick. Matter of fact,
You got high self-esteem.
I do.
Oh my God, this is all he does.
I'm envious.
It's not all I do. I'm an entertainer. I entertain the masses.
That's what you say is entertainment.
I'm a real giver.
You're talking about how you're tall.
I'm a
you're
real
slightly
giver.
above average height.
No, I'm
You're slightly above average height.
Somebody said Billy is 5'8".
You're slightly above average height.
No, I'm
tall.
not. I'm right about at average height.
Was average height 5'8"?
Yeah, something like that. 5'9".
So you're slightly above. Or you're average.
Love this. It's really cringy.
What is?
You.
No, I'm
Anyway,
sweet.
we're moving on.
I'm adorable.
You know what's? It is so cringy though. Listen to this. He's so insecure about his height. I don't know if he was like. I think he because he was so wide had to tell himself that he's also tall to make it the same thing. But someone posted a fake height of him on Internet Movie Database, and he paid for a premium membership to try to get in and change it, and they wouldn't let him change it.
I don't think that has anything to do with insecurity. I was trying to get I was trying to get my details right because people hire people off that website for actors.
Of course you wouldn't.
Ben, while you were saying that, I watched the date of your death appear over Billy's face. I could see it. It's coming. The end is nigh.
Okay. I could use.
All right, fine. Kill my joke. Whatever.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I'm sorry, Janey. We were gonna laugh at your joke the second it got funny. Literally the second. We were not trying to hold you back. We're just waiting for the punchline.
Billy,
was there gonna be one? Was there gonna be a punchline?
The joke is my life.
Yeah.
27-year running gag.
It's all good.
When will it end?
Some 27-year-olds love to gag.
Who says I don't?
You're a 94 baby, Janey?
What?
Nobody said
yeah,
you're 94?
94.
Nice. Me too.
Saw the changeover
I was in the
from
7th grade
analog to digital.
in 94.
Aw. I was getting bullied in 7th grade, and 8th grade, and 9th grade, and 10th grade, and 11th grade. College.
Cool.
I was getting boss-ass head from a dinosaur.
After college.
So, why
Rest
were you
in peace
bullied?
to Trevor Moore from
Is because you were like a chonkin kid?
Oh yeah, I was thick, and I was so all the shit that's cool now. I got bullied for in fucking middle school, like fucking anime and shit. I was the vice president of anime and video games club in high school.
I was into D&D and shit like that. I can't believe that's cool now.
Oh, I was into Wicca and shit books too. I was into all crystals and shit. Yeah, no, and now all that shit's cool, and I'm like, really? I got called a fucking devil worshiper and got fucking bullied in high school. I got bullied for this shit. Now I don't even believe in it. And now everybody else gets to fucking have fun. Fuck you and your crystals. Fuck you. They're beautiful minerals. Fuck you. They don't have powers.
But listen here, devil girl. You were cool back then, but you were appealing to the masses, which made you uncool. And now that the masses think this shit's cool, it's now uncool.
I was appealing to the masses.
You were appealing to their whim.
Now, look,
that is so confusing. What you just said.
That was really confusing. I think you got that a little backwards.
It's because I'm a merchant of cool. I understand cool.
See what he does? That's all he does. He just talks about how amazing and cool and handsome.
I didn't say it was amazing.
I'm just summarizing it so I don't have to repeat literally everything verbatim.
I did not have a Gaia online account, but I still have my DeviantArt somewhere.
Did you guys ever play Club Penguin?
Neopets.
Oh.
Yo, my dad tried to say... My dad downloaded LimeWire to the family computer and then tried to say that fucking Neopets was the thing that gave it viruses. Yeah. Nah, Dad. It was fucking LimeWire.
Absolutely.
All my Neopets are dead.
All my Neopets are dead.
Neopets are dead. Neop.
That's sad. You should play Seaman on Sega Dreamcast.
Seaman?
Yeah, it's called Seaman. Billy did not like it.
I hated it.
Because of the faces?
Because of the semen on your face?
The faces were bad. Everything else was bad.
Sorry.
That was good.
Somebody's spelling my name in the most interesting way in the fan chat.
You're welcome.
I haven't seen that. I like that.
The
Somebody
knee
called me
part should be
Janye once. That was weird.
The knee part should be spelled like the knee on your leg.
It's like Jane with a Y on the end. Just Jane. Y.
Knee. K-N-E-E.
Genie.
Janey spelled Janke.
Yeah, close enough. Janye West. Yeah, pretty much.
John.
Yeah, somebody called me
West.
Janye once. You know what? When I moved to Chicago, people kept pronouncing my name Janae.
Janey.
I get Janey. I'm like, no, Janey, because I'm white. Really, really white. Wow. I'm so white. I'm so much of a cracker. I'm like 50 Shades of Saltine. Ew.
Everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already. We'll check out those Streamlabs.
If you want more of those delicious Janey puns, like the stream.
I have to do it.
My name's Janey Bell. It's got a nice ring to it.
I thought she was about to like rap. I thought she was going to be like, my name is Janey Bell, and I'm here to say... Can you start a rap?
My rapper name is Baby Bell.
Like the cheese?
Like the cheese, yeah.
She was about to rap. Crunch rap.
Yo, what up? This is DJ Strawberry. I'm here about...
Molly Mason said Billy's the same height as Joe. If he told you that, he's lying to you. Joe is taller than Billy.
By like an inch.
You hear the cope?
Oh my god.
What cope?
That's the only thing he's insecure about, apparently.
It's
wow,
not,
Ben,
it's
you're
not
really
insecurity.
pushing. Oh.
It's not. I'm letting people know that Joe and I are very tall. We're very tall and handsome and dashing. Joe's. I'm 6'2". XPZ 2014 says if he's found insane or mentally incompetent and it's found she egged him on, she could be held liable too.
Yep.
Akin to telling a suicidal person to kill themselves. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's also what she had claimed she had done with somebody in her high school before.
Yeah, we gotta wait for that prosecution to figure that fucking shit out, though. There was a girl who did pushed her boyfriend to kill himself. It's really fucking awful. Actually, there's a great YouTuber, he does a great true crime video on that. Great true crime.
Rat Lord Alcaraz gave us some big love multiple times. Thank you, Rat Lord. Bebe Cheese start the tip train for the sweet boys. Tip, more Rat Lord love. Bebe Cheese. Chipotle gives me the edible complex. I love cheese. Cheese is good. Nice. Eduardo Garcia kicked us off to let that go. Thank you again, Eduardo, and everybody who has helped us tonight. But yeah, I don't have a problem with my height. I'm obviously confident in how tall I am.
Do you have a problem with cheese?
But I will always bring up my height here on the show with Ben because Ben is much shorter than I am. And for him to call me out about my height, he didn't earn that. If TJ were calling me out about my height, he's like 6'7". I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, you're way taller than me. But not somebody shorter than me.
Yeah, I can't do shit.
I won't take that from a short.
I'm like a fucking hobbit. You could fucking throw... Oh, God. I'm like a dwarf.
Bustelo says Billy uses Joe's old bathwater. Yeah, to make my spaghetti. He's an Italian. He makes the bomb spaghetti bathwater spaghetti. You ever make pasta fazool?
Nope.
Fuck you. That chapter is God tier YouTuber. He did a case from my hometown once.
I love that chapter. He's got a great accent.
Interesting.
Hey, my name's Mike. And it's an old episode.
Can we zap Janey again? No, there will be no Janey zaps tonight.
I do want to correct a factually incorrect statement that Billy the Fridge told.
Factually incorrect. Sorry.
You bring up your height. No one else does.
That's not true.
No, you are the one that brings it up every time.
No, I say...
You go, yeah, I'm really handsome and I'm tall.
I say as a joke, I add in that I'm tall because it's like a joke, but then
how's it a joke? Are jokes supposed to have a punchline?
No,
Billy?
They're not.
Oh.
When you're a master of comedy, you don't need punchlines. When you're a master of comedy, you can just add in little sprinkles and realize it will create...
Did a master of comedy tell you that?
I've learned that over the years by honing my skills. Somebody once called me a comedic genius.
Is your comedy just that you...
Was it you to yourself in the mirror?
And I got offended. I said, no, I'm an actual genius. I just happen to be funny as fuck.
I could see you saying that to yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. I didn't say that to myself.
Both parts of that.
It was a writer.
His comedy
for a
is like
magazine
this
that I was
weird,
being
like
studied for.
His comedy is I'm conceited. Isn't that funny, guys?
Is it?
I don't know. That's what it seems like it is.
No.
Okay.
It's just I have layers. I have layers.
No, you have like just one thing.
It's not true at all.
That's all you ever do.
Oh my god, I love this. You guys are great.
I'm multifaceted.
No, you're not.
I am single-handedly.
You're doing it right now.
I'm
He's a very complex man.
The most important driving force of the last 500 episodes of Drunken Peasants.
Fuck you, man.
500 episodes. It's because the way I talk and the way I walk. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. We're 914.
Was that 500?
Was it episode 514 where I started coming on 100%?
I don't know. It's all driveled to me at this point.
414, I mean. I'm coming out.
MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell.
Oh my God, this guy.
That China hacked U.S. voting.
Who, Mike Lindell or Anderson Cooper?
Sapphires.
Well, Mike Lindell. Well, Anderson Cooper, look, Anderson Cooper, he just is a Vanderbilt offspring, born into the richest of the rich, privilege upon privilege.
And he doesn't age.
He also happens to be Timothy Oliphant's cousin because he's also a Vanderbilt. All these people.
that guy's so pretty.
You would say that because he's a freaking Vanderbilt. He's got the money to be pretty. If I had Vanderbilt money, I would be 10 times prettier than
those cheekbones were inherited.
Timothy Oliphant. But yeah, My Pillow guy keeps pushing false claims about 2020 election. He believes that Trump's going to be outed and brought back in as president on my birthday on Friday.
Happy birthday! Friday the 13th. Fucking apt.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, we'll have to have a birthday celebration on Thursday.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Should we get some exotic dancers in here?
Probably.
Yeah.
Some Keister beefers to fart around for my birthday.
To fart around?
Some Chippendales.
Yeah.
Some Chipotle Dales.
That's hot.
Those big old burritos, yo.
Yeah.
Talk about spicy.
You know how they have those women that like lay naked with sushi on their bodies at parties? That. I'm going to get one to just lay naked and have Chipotle laid across her body.
Oh,
it's going to be so gross.
Biden votes. Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
It's good stuff.
Moment you'll hear what 24 election officials and
you know what, your birthday stream the day before your birthday is going to be awesome because it's Asterios and Scott,
my boys.
So yeah, we should. Can we get you a cake? You won't eat a cake though.
Shall
you won't eat a cake on your birthday?
Be forgot? No, I might have somebody make me one though.
Hold on, you just said you won't.
They might make me a keto cake.
A keto cake?
Yeah, I might have them make me one. I had someone make me a keto cake last year. They voiced wanting to make me one this year.
Cyber experts contacted by CNN
Janey,
say,
did you just vomit into the fucking microphone?
She's been burping. You know a verp?
Vaginal burp?
No, they've just been really wet. They've just been really wet burps. Because I've been trying to hold them until like there's a pause in the conversation, but then it kind of hurts, and then so I gotta just let them out.
These mics are not that sensitive. If you turn away from them and burp, we won't be able to hear them.
Yeah, there's a like a noise gate.
When you turn into them and literally vomit direct into the frickin' Radio Shack offspring, it's rough.
About those claims. Lindell is not
you guys, you chose to have me on.
You can do this.
He faces a lawsuit from voting machine maker Dominion alleging he's defamed the company with his false accusations, and Lindell's company is countersuing. CNN's Drew Griffin.
Do you think he actually believes this shit, or do you think he's
Mike
just
Lindell?
trying to get more attention? Because
I honestly think he believes it. I think he's one of the people that's been.
I think he's insecure enough
into
for
that
it.
Q psychosis.
Yeah, he's
I
out there.
I hear the insecure. I feel
he's like a former drug addict, right? And then he found religion and became conservative and started the pillow. The pillow thing was the best thing he had going, and this stupid shit that he's doing here has ruined a lot of very lucrative business deals he's had.
So many people.
The pillow worked. People liked the fucking pillow.
There's so many people that are sacrificing their
Stay in your lane, pillow man.
He made himself the spokesman for the pillow too. He's like the guy in all the commercials too.
Don't get comfortable. Sorry, I'm sorry.
To Minnesota to talk to Lindell about his claims that threaten democracy. Here's Drew's report.
The My Pillow guy.
Right here.
Mike
This was creepy. This couple like opens their medicine cabinet, and for some reason the My Pillow guy is standing there like, "Hey,
you guys are gonna have to refill your OxyContin prescription."
Is anyone that excited to see anyone?
In my fucking cabinet mirror in the bathroom, I'd be pretty worked up.
It's like they opened it and the wall was no longer there, and there's the My Pillow guy like, "Yeah, you like
Like,
pillow?"
if I opened up my mirror and it was somebody I knew rather than just a random stranger in my mirror, I'd probably be excited that it wasn't a random stranger.
If it was him, I would scream. Like, I would be scared. That would be scary, right? Someone's just there, like,
What if I was in your mirror? Would you be?
I'd be like, why are you in my wall?
I'd be like, sorry, Ben.
Are you trying to spy on me naked?
Oh, this is gonna end up like fucking
spy on you naked, Ben.
Are you trying to watch me
This is gonna be
poop?
Freaky Friday. Your birthday is gonna end up being like Freaky Friday, man. Ben and Billy are gonna switch bodies. And then become Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan.
The My Pillow guy is convinced China hacked the election. Donald Trump really.
China.
I do want to say, Melania. She went to China and she's wearing like something that looks kind of like a Chinese dress.
Hashtag trying too hard. Dude. Those fucking fake pink fur sleeves are so fucking
She's
ugly.
Slovenian.
They're cute.
That's ugly.
They're
That's
cute.
not pretty.
election, Donald Trump really won,
I'm
and
bitchy.
Lindell has the absolute proof.
They did it in all the states. Every single state.
Changed the vote.
Every single state.
And you have the proof.
Yes. That
will show.
I have the whole data.
The actual exchange of votes.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
It is, of course, complete nonsense. Despite every piece of so-called evidence Lindell has presented so far.
He had a trail of evidence that he was going through that would show how Trump would be president after this went through. And it's like it was physically impossible. The way he was saying the evidence worked and the way that like this order of succession would work. He was saying that his evidence would cause everybody to secede from president all the way down till Trump was president again. And it's like there's no trail for this.
He's not even in office.
Yeah, there's no trail for this to happen at all. Like what you're explaining, it doesn't work at all.
It's not like it matters to them at this point.
The lawsuit, screenshots he sent to CNN. There's still no proof that the election was hacked, and that's according to 24 cyber experts and election officials.
Yeah, Melania did look great all the time. Hating on Melania was a bad look.
I mean, she looked nice.
She was the probably the hottest.
I didn't like the
might
pink
be the hottest.
She's probably the
first
hottest
lady.
first lady since Jacqueline Kennedy, at least.
Hey,
but I mean, she was
hold up for a second. I did not fucking shit on Melania being ugly. She is a gorgeous woman, okay?
Well, I
did not like
said she looked great all the time.
Let me finish my goddamn sentence. That was so out of character. No, it was the pink furry sleeves, okay? Rip those
They were
sleeves off.
cute.
That would be a much cuter dress.
They were cute. I liked them.
A little bit too 2004.
You're just being judgy because you dressed like a nympho librarian.
Yo, that ain't wrong.
You're gonna make her cry again.
Nah, she's good. She's strong.
No, I need higher blood sugar.
That's my buddy Janey.
CNN.
She ate donuts so her blood sugar was high.
When Lindell
Fuck you
released
too, Billy.
his so-called evidence in videos like this, fact checkers quickly found out it was evidence of nothing. These images are just publicly available voter data, scrolling across the screen, not proof of election
It's the
hacking.
Matrix.
That's evidence.
They're just like moving the the wheel on a mouse. Like, look at this.
Here's the proof of election hacking. It's just someone scrolling through the election data with a frickin' mouse.
So Lindell changed his story,
Scrolls are
saying
so
now
fast.
the real evidence will be revealed at a cyber symposium, streamed
they-
live with My Pillow discounts available throughout. And as further proof, he sent CNN a preview, 6 different screenshots.
You sent us this on Friday.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's just one piece of 1.2 billion lines of data from the election. Okay. There's within that.
So does he just hope that he'll hand you like a big stack of papers and you'll just be like, oh, okay, it must mean something. Like no one wants to read that shit. I don't know.
That's how I wrote my papers in my undergrad.
Right.
Right?
Just put so much in it that they don't want to take the time to read it and give you an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That will be timestamps of when it happened. There'll be flips in there.
So we
Stamp.
sent
Is
this
he
to
drunk?
our own experts.
He might be.
He's slurring a little bit. Did you hear him go stamp? Like, he's slurring. He's a little pink. Like, I was like, it seems a little maybe like he took a little swig before getting on camera. I don't blame him for fucking needing a little confidence.
To
Oh,
loosen
she
up a bit.
says, hitting her vape.
He said that it doesn't show any specific actions of any kind, election-related or not, and it's proof of nothing.
Okay, so he said that's nothing, huh? Well, he's wrong. Then you didn't hire a cyber expert.
Yeah, he is slurring.
Lonnie is wrong.
That's how I sound when I get drunk enough.
Her cyber expert.
We didn't consult just one cyber expert. We consulted 9 top election security experts who told us Lindell's screenshots were extremely rudimentary metadata and
They're all
completely
plants.
ridiculous.
No shit.
We also reached all 15
Absolutely.
officials from the 15 counties where Lindell says, without any proof, votes were hacked and switched. Lindell mentions some of the count.
Those aren't hackers. Those are plants from the Obama bin Biden administration.
Bin Biden?
They're Obama bin Biden.
Bin Biden.
They're there just to shill
Obama
whatever the
Bobandy.
Obama bin Biden
They're hiding out in a cave on dialysis.
Randy Bobandy.
In his videos and lists them out in his counter lawsuit against Dominion Voting. They are counties that use paper ballots counted by systems not connected to the internet. Every one of them.
Guys, if we meet the goal tonight, Janey told us she's going to swallow a cucumber whole.
What?
Live.
And we don't have a cucumber, so we're gonna have to use my fat fucking toe. It's the size of a cucumber. It's huge.
What happened to it? Did you break
my
it?
fat? That's just big.
You gotta cut it off
I got
first.
a thick toe. I got a thick toe.
You gotta cut it off
I'm
first.
not gonna cut off my toe.
Yeah.
Told CNN there is no evidence they were hacked by anyone.
You identified 15 counties where the votes were switched. We contacted all 15 counties.
Good for you. What a great.
Good for you. Good for you.
Whoop-de-flippin' do for you.
You know, we contacted people that you say this about, and they said you're wrong. Good for you.
Good for you.
Okay, like
I know
you can
you are one of mine.
say that, like you can be right, but like you're wrong.
I know you are one of mine. When you come to my symposium, when you come to my cyber symposium, you're gonna get a 20% off my pillow and the real truth. Okay?
And blue. Red and blue.
It doesn't matter.
And we couldn't find a single person that said this is even possible. They say, are you mistaken?
Right.
They think you're wrong.
Right.
The bottom line is they have paper ballot backups
Right, that's
that
good.
prove that they were not.
So you guys went and they let you audit there? They let you do a full audit, CNN? You guys did a full audit on 15 counties, huh?
We
He's so mad. Is he jealous? I think he's jealous.
Is slurring though.
So you guys did a full audit?
Yeah, he's fucked up. He's drunk.
Well, here's the problem, Mike. We didn't have to do a full audit because the stuff that you showed was public information of someone scrolling the frickin' election data.
Yeah.
So we just took that and said, well, this has nothing to do with anything that you suggested. There's no hacking at all. It's completely ridiculous. But you do a full audit? Well, we didn't have to do a full audit. We took what you claimed and said how ridiculous it was.
Here's proof that Billy the Fridge won the 2020 presidential election. Look!
I could've.
You see this?
I could've.
See this? Look!
I
Billy the
could've.
Fridge won! Billy the Fridge won the fucking 2020 presidential
Hold on.
election. Here's the proof.
Ben.
Look at it.
That's a lot of
He's
scrolling.
the president.
Ben,
He's the president now.
Ben, I'm not sure any of this is about me.
It's about you.
Can you Alt F and type a search in for tall to see if this is actually about me?
See, you do it. You do that all the time.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
All of the time.
Anyway, that's the proof.
What Lindell did not
Pretty
do.
much what he's doing.
Yeah.
Went to Delta County, Michigan to see how the election was carried out.
Oh,
Trump won here, nearly 2-1.
The state Michigan.
The state Michigan.
At least it's
I like
not
how he pointed
Indiana.
that out. He didn't just say Michigan. Tell us, because he didn't know Michigan was a state until this last election. That's how he learned about Michigan.
Yeah.
Point owner, Delta County.
In his videos and his lawsuit.
Yeah, you know, I don't blame him. I'd like to go back to the point where
Yeah,
I didn't know
fucking
Michigan
Michigan.
existed, but unfortunately I grew up right next to it.
Me too.
Lindell
I'm
claims
sorry.
someone in
Yeah.
China hacked the election system here.
I grew up in a city where suburbs of the city that I lived in were in Michigan.
I
It's like,
essentially grew up in Twin Peaks.
yeah, North Bend.
Close enough. Well, technically, it's technically like North Bend and
Snoqualmie?
Bellingham.
Oh,
Because they put
Oh.
North Bend, which is in like the middle of the state, but then with the exteriors with the harbor way over,
And they got
like
that-
way up north in Bellingham.
You know what I'm talking about? The giant log that they have there? There's that big log on display. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
The Snoqualmie. I mean, there's like places I went to as a kid, like Snoqualmie Falls. All those exterior shots, I'm like, oh my god,
Yep.
I'm having flashbacks.
I think there actually is a Welcome to Twin Peaks sign somewhere, too.
There is, yeah, and like there's a bunch of stuff still there, yeah.
Cucumber.
It's a cute little town, and there's the outlet malls. That's where the outlet malls are. North Bend.
And stole away precisely 3,215 Trump votes and turned them into Biden votes. The Republican county clerk, Nancy Przewalski, finds the allegation laughable.
That sounds... That is a Polish name and a half right there. Przewalski.
For one main reason.
Absolutely.
It is never connected to the internet.
Never.
She's
Never.
a Republican.
Oh my God, yes. Look at that Polish name.
Wow, yeah.
Przewalski.
Wow.
Yeah.
Connected to
There's
the
more
So many
consonants than
yeah.
vowels in that
Right.
shit.
Like some Slavic names, like
Must be living in Chicago.
Serbian names have like no vowels in some of them.
Dude,
Yeah.
At all, whatsoever.
Not only are they not connected to the internet, the votes are cast by hand on paper. Voters scan their ballots into this Dominion scanning machine where 2 digital storage cards keep a tally. The paper ballot goes right into this bin under lock and seal.
And that container is sealed.
And just to check that everything went okay, they conduct audits, comparing the paper ballots to the results on the computer.
East Max, don't put Polish jokes in there. Don't be a racist. Okay?
Who's being a racist to the Polacks?
My favorite racist joke is a Polish joke.
Is it?
And I think it's my favorite because
I grew up hearing them all the time.
Because it can be like it doesn't have to be Polish. I heard it as Polish the first time.
Like,
but you can switch. You can switch any race or anything with this joke.
There was just a lot of Polish people in my hometown, so there was a lot of Polish jokes.
So I'm going to tell the Polish joke, okay? I'm going to tell it, and we could switch out any race for Polish. So pick any race, and I'll tell it with any race because I heard it as Polish, but we could any race and it works.
I'm going to choose Salvadorian.
How do you circumcise a Salvadorian man?
How?
Kick his sister in the jaw. That's the racist joke. I heard it was Polish first.
Are you
pretty accurate?
Are you Salvadorian, Eduardo?
I am. I'm Salvadorian.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom is Salvadorian.
Yeah.
And in
that's why I thought because that's like a specific. Like most people would just say like Mexican. You know, like Salvadorian's very specific.
Yeah, I'm half Salvadorian.
Yeah.
D20, it was an exact match.
We audited 3 different precincts, and they matched exactly. So.
Oops.
What would you say to somebody who made a documentary that, among many counties, accused your county of being the victim of a
joke before?
I think I said it on the show like 300 episodes ago.
The vote counts.
I would say
probably.
that didn't happen in Delta County.
You know this lady wouldn't let the shit go by her. Like she's definitely feels like she's like pissed about this. She's like she probably
was
beat
busy,
up that My Pillow
having
guy.
a punchki.
Ooh,
maybe,
punchkis.
maybe. Yeah, that's it's a donut. It's a Polish donut, a punchki, and they eat them on Lent for like Fat Tuesday. That's like a Polish tradition.
I wonder.
Fat Tuesday?
Fat Tuesday, you know, like in the Catholic Church, the day before Lent starts. It's the day they have Mardi Gras and like all the big, like Carnival in Brazil. It's the day of indulgence before you fast.
I wonder which cultures don't have a history of donuts.
No, it's a Catholic thing in general.
I was raised Catholic my whole life.
It happens in Brazil. That's not white. No.
I've never heard of it before.
Huh.
I was raised Catholic my whole life.
I was raised vaguely pagan.
So, like, when Lent starts, Lent starts on a Friday. They have what's known as Fat Tuesday. And it's a day to, like, do whatever the fuck you want. That's why in fucking New Orleans on Fat Tuesday, there's, like, women, like, showing their boobs and shit like that. Like, it's like this weird day of indulgence before fasting time starts.
God knows they aren't all Catholics.
Yeah, 40 days of fasting.
I mean, New Orleans is a very Catholic.
No, I'm saying it's like obviously like it's been sort of, taken on as like a national holiday, and people and everybody needs an excuse to party. I mean,
any
excuse.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Michigan State Senate investigation found out it didn't happen anyway.
Yeah, Fat Tuesday is kind of like Man Love Thursday, right?
I don't know, but yeah, like several. I mean, so New Orleans, very Catholic. They do Mardi Gras, and then Brazil, very Catholic. They do Carnival. Like it's like a universal thing. Which is stupid because in the Catholic Church, it's like when Lent starts, you give up eating meat, but you eat fish. I've never understood this. Like, I'm going to give up meat, but only on Friday. I'm only going to give up eating meat on Friday, and it's going to be fish, not meat. I'm like, hold on a second.
I think it's walking meat is what counted.
it's not said that they've never been like, oh, walking meat. They've never said that.
No, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, flying meat, they don't need flying meat either.
Yeah, it's true. But they have feet, though.
They don't walk, though. They kind of hop. They don't really walk.
I've seen a motherfucker walk.
An ostrich.
Ostriches are pretty chill.
You liar.
I've seen a
you
bird
short
walk.
liar. You untall liar.
It's not true.
You liar.
This is slander.
Them's are fighting words.
This is slander.
Beware. No evidence of widespread or systematic fraud. I don't think you really understand how votes are cast, collected, and tabulated in this country.
Okay, you know what? I do.
You know
But
what?
what you don't understand is they can get, after they're tabulated, they can get hacked after the fact, which they were, because Donald Trump was going to win anyway. Donald Trump was going to win anyway.
The paper ballots.
You didn't do an audit to match
You
them
didn't
up.
do an audit
against the machine.
No, they weren't.
count.
No, they weren't.
In
No, they
these
weren't.
counties,
No, they
were, Mike.
weren't. No, they
My
weren't.
God.
I love this.
Holy shit.
That's what I was just doing to you. Billy Fridge, a liar. He's a liar. He's lying. He's lying.
Literally
He's a liar.
just-
He's a liar.
yeah.
He's lying.
So you were doing what the My CEO pillow guy was doing to me?
I'm a rich and successful businessman.
Yeah. How do you sleep at night?
On a My Pillow.
Wow.
God damn
Did
it.
you say your mom had a My Pillow?
Yeah, she likes them.
Ah, see?
She said they were good pillows.
Who told you that?
The county officials.
Oh,
who
did they tell
it.
you that? Well, they're going to have some answering to do.
No matter who says
Quotes are inappropriate.
This is
Tell
some,
you?
This is some high functioning
Blow it into your
autism.
cock? What?
Autism.
Is Billy really 6'2"? I don't know.
No, he's 6'1".
Widespread
I don't
fraud
know.
in the election, whether it's local election officials,
And
secretary.
he lied on his ID. It says like 6'4".
Because I got it when I was in high school, and I was 6'4" in high school.
And now he's going to say, "Oh, I have a bad spine now."
It's spinal compression. It happens a lot in morbidly obese people. You can
Secretaries
look
of
it up.
State,
Oh, wow.
judges,
Triggered.
or even Donald Trump's own Attorney General, Mike Lindell's conclusion is the same. They are all wrong.
All these county officials are lying.
I don't know. They might be misconstrued. We'll say misconstrued because they don't realize what happened.
Lindell says his information comes from multiple sources, all of them super secret.
Is that
He
Morpheus
claims he's
talking to the My Pillow guy?
Check the red pill.
It was
Red
pillow.
pill?
It was pillow talk.
spent millions on the project.
Super
and-
secret pillow talk. Right?
I'm going down to
He,
the water.
he needs to unbutton his
All
jacket
of
when he
them
sits
super
down.
secret. He claims he
Wait.
spent millions on the project and
Hey.
also claims he will give
Splish
$5 million
splash.
to anyone who proves him
Look
wrong.
at Trump's hair blowing around.
Right?
Okay, he gave five. He said he'd give $5 million to anybody who proves him wrong. Oh my God!
Oh, I'm gonna. Wow.
That's the best technique to prove yourself right.
I feel like he would need a
if I'm
lobotomy
wrong,
for
then
that.
why haven't I paid anybody $5 million to prove me wrong? I told everybody I'd give them $5 million to prove me wrong, and not one person has gotten $5 million, so I'm right.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually used logic like that.
No, you can't.
He probably does.
No, this
You are
is
just
where-
going to have
no,
a
no, no, no,
demonstration.
No. This is
No,
where
no,
you're
no,
wrong.
no,
We're
no,
giving
no,
it to all we're giving it to the cyber people that show up. We're going to give them each state. Here's a state, Georgia. They can take it apart.
You could possibly be the victim of a scam here.
Oh no!
Well, then why don't you come to the symposium and make $5 million? Are you worried about me? We should give a hug.
Oh, wow, that was so uncomfortable.
We should give a hug.
That was so creepy.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I'd hug the My Pillow guy.
That's like...
I'd give him a nice long hug. I'd whisper in his ear while hugging him. I'd say, "Hey, man, it's gonna be okay.
That's like
It's gonna be all right, My Pillow guy."
Cry on your shoulder.
I would let him cry on my shoulder. I'd rub his back a little bit. I'd be like,
Is he going to be a
"It's gonna
happy
all right,
drunk
Papa."
now? Is he going to be like a, I love you, man, now? Have we gotten to that point in the drinking?
Yeah.
You know, it really happened fast, though.
Would you
That
cup
was
his
a
booty?
fast fucking
No, I
switch.
wouldn't cup his booty. I wouldn't
From
want it to be
angry to
sexual. I want it to
friendly.
be nurturing.
Can we keep going? I want to see how this pans
What
out.
about old Mike? Oh, God bless you.
Here's what we're
God
worried
bless
about.
you.
We're worried that what you are doing
I'm worried about his mental
is
health.
mistakenly or deliberately destroying the
Look at
confidence
that tongue action.
in the legitimate elected president of the United States and fostering what could be
You know
real
what?
damage
I never
to
said
this
anything
country.
bad about Biden or the Democrats.
You have
Never.
I
Said
don't know.
they like rigged the election. That's bad.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it to her face, but I didn't say that.
I don't know what the worst stuff he said about Biden or the Democrats was, other than that, though, right?
That's pretty bad, though. That's like the
it's
worst.
pretty bad, but when you believe it, like, you don't think you're saying bad stuff. You think you're saying facts, right?
Yeah.
Like when you think that you're being stolen from and you're like, it's like that one time that the girl accused the black guy in the hotel of stealing her phone. And she thought it was.
I saw
she thought
that.
she was so in the right, and then it turns out her phone wasn't in the room or something.
No, her kid had it. Her kid had it.
Yeah. So
like it was like in his pocket or something, or in the car. Like it was falling between the seats.
When she was being a horrible person, she thought she was in the right, and she wouldn't back down.
Yep.
Mike Lindell's in that moment right now. I think. I believe that he believes.
Dude, it's like, oh my gosh.
Billy has Onision approved.
It's like when you go
That's
to.
true.
It's like
he
when
said
you
they're
go.
the best in the world.
That's
my
true.
God.
But he was acting.
He said, "Bitch, you're the best tits in the world."
He was role playing. I was doing a reenactment to try and get his
so
true
he was
statement. They might not be the most perfect or best. He might have just been in the character.
He lives where my cousins live.
Oh yeah,
my really weird, creepy cousin. So I'm not surprised that he's there too.
Gig Harp.
Yup.
Heyo.
Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere.
I've driven through there a couple
They
times.
spend too much time in the dark.
You have through this
I'm not wearing a hoodie right now, Stabby McHugs.
You're lying now.
You're lying.
I said
Listen
the
to what I
Democrats
said.
warned us.
Baby
No,
Cheese
you're
says I
lying.
have the most
I said
perfect
the
tits in the
Democrats
world.
already
You're
warned us of
saying
this,
that
and this will be a
Joseph
great-
Mike, there's echo.
was
Mike, chill.
illegitimately elected.
I'm saying that China did an attack on our country.
And that the wrong person won.
That's right.
The people who have watched
China.
the video believe what you say.
100%.
If you're wrong, isn't that very dangerous?
But
People who think the election
but
was stolen, it just like, if the election was stolen, like, then the game's rigged, and you're not going to change it anyways. It's so stupid to me. Like the idea that it's a two-party system and there's really that much of a choice to begin with. The election was stolen when we got Biden instead of one of the promising liberals that everybody was behind.
He should have just sold pillows to people. He had a product people were buying. I don't know. Yeah,
it's strange that he's going down this route.
I think I'm going to go use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead, Billy. Go ahead.
Not wrong. I've checked it out. I've spent millions. You need to trust me and come there.
I like how he's like, I've spent millions. That's the reason you should believe me.
They should not have put him in such an acoustically impressive room.
Yeah, I trust him.
Is David Lynch?
Drew Griffin joins us now. Do you have any reason to believe that now, after months of this, I mean, he has never offered proof of anything, and there is no proof, and it's been debunked. It's like his support for sham remedies. I mean, he has a history.
And the conversation, as you could tell, Anderson, goes round and round in circles. And I'm telling you, after our discussion, I'm not convinced Mike Lindell understands how voting works, period, let alone that he has proof of a massive voting conspiracy.
Let's watch this.
I'm Mike Murphy. Welcome to Lexington, Minnesota. I'm the mayor here. It's a nice town with friendly people, small businesses, and families. This is downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's a hole.
Get your coat tailored.
I do want to say Prince from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and this is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Rioting, looting, fires. He used to be
fires. Not only is there rioting and looting, but there's fire sometimes.
Be a proud city, but now people are scared to open their businesses.
I live in California. There's fires here.
Yeah.
Because they might have everything stolen. The police have been forced to abandon the city and turn it over to the looters. And what is our governor Tim Walz worried about? People wearing a stupid mask.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Because this guy is definitely the kind of guy who's gonna get shit done if he can get up.
Yeah.
If he can get up.
That was mean.
He's like pregnant, right? I mean.
Yeah.
He might be nursing.
I'm a conservative Republican running.
He waddles.
A little bit. He's like, but his legs look pretty normal sized, right? Like proportionally, he's got like regular legs.
Yeah.
Anybody else notice that?
The next governor of
he carries
Minnesota.
it all in
I'm
his
going to tell you how
torso.
we're going to fix this mess right now. First,
his arms are short.
Every day.
I'm hypnotized by the way he walks.
If you loot, we shoot.
But
No,
like his torso doesn't move, but his arms do.
You can't make that legal even as governor. Like, you can't be like, oh, it's legal. Like, that's never something you can make legal, okay?
Yeah, the
I used to be in law enforcement.
Oh, you used to be a cop and you want to shoot people stealing shit.
Our
What a
job is to
surprise.
keep people safe, not ask a looter about their
Look, he's packing.
Why-
you see that?
why
He's got his
isn't-
gun.
aliens.
I wonder why he's not a cop anymore.
Second, ban Sharia law. If you want to live in this country, you need to live by our rules.
He looks
Third,
like Paul Blart, like fucking like
what the fuck?
Harbor Freight Paul Blart.
Constitutional carry for every Minnesota citizen.
There's a huge
Governor Tim
Somali
Walz wouldn't come down here without
population
armed
in Minneapolis, right?
guards,
Twin
so
Cities?
why shouldn't you be allowed to
What?
protect your family?
Is there a huge Somali population in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis,
Yes.
and St. Paul?
Yep, there's a
Ah.
lot. Yeah, there's a lot of Somalians
Okay.
in Columbus too. Like the two big
Oh, yeah.
waves of Somalians moving, they moved to Columbus and Minneapolis.
Is Billy jacketed or something? I heard his phone buzz before he fucking left.
I don't know.
I think he's.
I've been to Columbus, and yeah, I
Weed
could
whacker.
attest. There's a lot of Somalis there.
Yeah, I would like to hear what Jesse Ventura thinks of this guy, a former governor of Minnesota.
Oh.
I wanted Jesse Ventura to run for president so bad because I wanted to see the debate between Donald Trump and Jesse Ventura, and then there's just stuttering, bumbling Biden, like off to the side, like saying his like dementia bullshit, and then you've got Jesse Ventura just eviscerating Trump because that's what would. I mean, he'd eviscerate Biden too, but
oh yeah,
he would have destroyed Trump. It would have been insane. Because Trump has the bully tactics normally. Jesse Ventura would not allow any of that shit to go down.
Fourth, I'm the only candidate who's pledged not to sign any other piece of legislation until we restrict emergency powers.
Jesse is a bit nutty, but he's honest.
He's not confidently holding that gun.
Jesse's a little kooky and he's a conspiracy theorist, but I agree with most of what he says.
What caliber
and
is
he
that?
actually believes in what he says.
What fucking caliber
That's very.
is
I'm
that?
not a gun expert.
That just.
This is the United States of America.
Somebody figure it
We
out.
should never be told how many people we can have over for Thanksgiving.
Huh?
I want to know what
Oh.
caliber that is. That's what I want to fucking
What?
know.
COVID-19 emergency powers. Oh, go
I'm Mike Murphy and I'm running for governor.
I do not think that was. That
So-
was actually. That looked like a pop thing that was preset.
He doesn't like laws, so he
Airsoft
makes a
rifle.
sign
That looked
and
preset.
shoots them. This is cringy.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to win. I think Democrats normally win in Minnesota anyway.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, talking about governor elections, we have a recall election in California coming up soon.
When neckbeards get out of the
Folks in
basement.
California, participate
Fun
in that,
stuff.
please.
I didn't even know that. I live in Long Beach. I didn't even know that.
Caitlyn Jenner is
I'm
running
new.
for governor.
Oh God.
Again,
I remember that.
I think
Oh,
Caitlyn
right.
Jenner is probably the, like, who else stands a chance against Newsom? I think Caitlyn. I'd like to see the polling.
Yeah,
on
so
that.
qualified.
I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter anymore. Trump wasn't qualified at all.
Hey, it can still matter if we make it matter by using those votes. Okay? Right?
Let's see.
Right?
Yeah.
Or not? Nope. Okay.
I
Freedom's
find it
dead. Goodbye,
hypocritical
democracy.
that conservatives hate celebrities, but they elect celebrities into office. It's stupid.
It's weird because California in my lifetime has had several recalls, and I don't know if it's just the culture there or if in California it's easier to recall a governor.
There are a
than
lot
it
of
is-
people who go complain. There are a lot of like
Because-
manager going to people in California. It might just be the personalities of the people there.
That's how Arnold
Yeah.
became governor. They recalled the California governor, and
You just bitch enough, man. You just
and
bitch. You
Arnold
just
became governor.
crawl up the asshole of the phone tree, and you get to someone you can just no, man, it's terrible. White people.
No.
Wait, did he fall in? What happened?
I
The
don't
dog
know.
stopped barking too. I'm a little worried.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh no, she's an old lady and she just ran out of steam and fell asleep. I have to take
Tell
her
that
for
to
a walk.
Chris Chan.
Oh, stop.
I'm so sorry.
Hey-oh.
I'm gonna have to take her for a walk when the show's over.
Gotta get those walkies.
Gross, Janey. Gross.
I'm not the gross one.
Oh no?
I'm just making jokes about it to cope. So
I'm trying to look at this poll here, but it's just to remove him, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a simple yes or no.
But then
if you vote no,
it doesn't look like it worked.
How do they decide the new one?
If you vote yes. If you vote yes, then you get to choose like what candidates are running. I believe that's how it works.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of.
It's pretty even, right? 2 polls say yes, remove, and 2 say no. And then down here's like some.
And then there's
data.
a bunch more. No, don't remove. No, don't remove. No, don't remove.
These are older polls, though. Some of these go all the way back to January.
Well, we got to think about who they're polling too, because not everyone is home during the day when the polling people call. I've actually been polled for what was it? It was one of those big ones. Yeah, I've been polled because I was like because I work at home, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll be one of the people who was polled, but along with like all the other geriatrics in the country. I'm an old lady inside, and we'll do it. Yeah, no, it's a little weird when you look at like the pool of people they poll and then how many people they poll. It's a lot different. That's why polls are like really kind of confusing. There's a lot of I know all the poll jokes in the chat. I know you guys. Polls all around. Oh god, this Polish jokes. Yep. Oh, this just went full circle back to the Polish people. Damn.
Yeah. Call that.
Back to Billy's racism.
A long time ago, I went to this restaurant that was at the top of like a ski slope, and there was a sign that said "No polls." And I was like, man. At first, I read it that way though, and I was like, what? Like, really? Is this like an old antique sign that they're just like leaving up, or what? But yeah.
No polls.
The yeas are 67. The nays are 27. 3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn having voted in the affirmative, the motion is agreed to.
In another rare weekend session, the U.S. Senate on Saturday voted to advance a $1 trillion infrastructure package.
Can you believe that it's taken like the better part of a year for the government in the United States to build infrastructure?
Wait, that picture is of Long Beach. That's the bridge. They already finished that bridge. I've gone over it before.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just like, wait, I recognize that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking neat bridge. But yeah, no, it's done.
Awesome.
Got a brand new bridge. And Long Beach got out all of its migrant children to families or, what was it, care advocates, care providers. Oh my god, fuck it, whatever the fuck that word is that I'm looking for, that you guys probably know what I'm saying. You guys get it, right? But yeah, we got all of them out.
That's good.
Yeah, go Long Beach. It's a pretty neat little town, man. Yeah. It's not really LA.
Have you ever listened to the Long Beach Dub All Stars?
I missed that entirely.
The Long Beach Dub All Stars. It's a band.
Oh
it's like they're like affiliated with Sublime. The Long Beach Dub All Stars.
Months of negotiations between President Joe Biden and a bipartisan group of senators. The vote came after an impassioned plea from Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
We can get this done the easy way or the hard way. It's in either case.
That sounds creepy.
The Senate will stay in session until our work.
Easy way or the hard way?
It's up to my
Which would you like?
Republican colleagues how long it takes.
How long will this take for us to get it done the easy way or the hard way?
Senators agreed to limit debate on the legislation.
Irish now? Or English?
No. He's like from Brooklyn. Park Slope.
Which represents the biggest investment in decades in America's physical infrastructure, including roads, bridges, airports, and waterways. The chamber's top Republican,
By the way, Mitch McConnell's wife just became a member of the board of directors for Kroger.
Of course.
Which is also QFC and Smith's in the Southwest.
And like
Fred Meyer.
So many fucking other companies.
Well, what they did was they bought up Ralph's. Yeah, that's another one. They went around and bought up these local chains and made them part of the Kroger machine.
Bartell's got bought. Which makes by like fucking
Really?
Rite Aid. Yeah.
Oh,
no more
my
local
God.
Bartels. I know. Oh, it's so sad.
When did that happen?
I don't know. My mom told me. I don't live here anymore though, but sad.
McConnell
My mom
also signaled support for the bill.
I hope senators can work together in a bipartisan way to get more amendments up and continue improving this important bill. Our colleagues on both sides deserve to be heard.
God, he's so boring.
Fucking leather muppet.
Yeah, he makes me want to just move on to the next segment, which we're going to do. Did you give birth?
Are you okay?
Dada.
Billy.
What do you have, Giardia? What the fuck?
Billy, you okay, Billy? You're scaring us for a bit, man.
Did you have to
I can't
jack it?
fucking hear me while I'm talking.
You look really relaxed. Were you jerking it?
Let's just put it this way. I'm now officially the My Dildo guy.
Oh, God.
My man.
My man.
Respect. Yes.
Were we transitioning to something?
Yes, we are.
Oh, look who it is!
Nobody wants to come and play.
It's the God Cobes.
There
Oh,
we
God.
go.
He's got his fucking conky
What
in the
is up,
background.
you crazy fuckers? It is your boy King Cobra back
Yeah,
at it
boy.
with another video. Grab a Bud Light Platinum and toast. Another successful sale on the wand business. Not a sponsor.
Oh, a new wand sale?
One of my fans sent me a bunch of CBD products. Oh yeah, we got rainbow gummies out the Asperger's. Yes, look at all these CBD products. Where is this? Like droppers. So I appreciate that.
Am I the only one that gets like axolotl vibes out of Cobes?
Isaac Butterfield's video. I bought vegan booties.
Doesn't he look a little like a punk rock axolotl?
So yeah, I got some Delta 8s
With like
CBD
Moses. Yeah. With like
products.
Moses parting the red
appreciate that.
seas of his hair.
That's most definitely
But
what's
yes,
under
your
the
boy
sea.
Cobra loves Bud Light Platinum. That's just, the bottles are so pretty and the beer is just, oh, it's so good.
And then with
Speaking
like
of
a
bands, man,
Dostoevsky
fucking
novel glasses.
Yes.
Right? Right? God damn.
Joey passed away from Slipknot, dude.
Come on.
Young Cobes.
He's fascinating.
That bums me out. I like Slipknot, dude.
It's like watching.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, good day to you, Miss Vegan Booty. Eat pussy, not animals. That's adorable. Can I eat your pussy? Oh, wait, you're probably taken.
Oh,
I mean, like, she's hot enough, I'd fuck her. I'm not gonna lie.
If she's hot, he'd fuck her. He's not gonna lie.
Oh God. Oh, so gross.
He's not gonna lie.
That was reprehensible.
Janie, would
That
you
was
ever have sex
reprehensible,
with
disgusting.
King Cobra?
Why would you even ask that?
Because maybe you would. Maybe you should go
No,
meet
this
King
is
Cobes.
not. No.
He's
No.
a sweet boy.
Well, I wouldn't, Billy.
You wouldn't have sex with King Cobes? I would get
I-
King
I
Cobes
wouldn't.
laid. This is a Boglin toy. This is what everybody compares him to, a Boglin. I think he's more of an axolotl.
Yeah, I'd say
Well,
that.
sweet
But like
axolotl boy.
from like a 19th century Russian novel.
A Russian novel.
And then he
wanna hang out
smoked a
with him.
lot of weed.
I want to hang out with Cobes.
I would hang out with him, but I wouldn't fuck him.
Oh my goodness.
I want to
think,
study him like a lizard.
I think I'm going to become great friends with Cobes. I'm calling
I want to do
my
a
shot
psychological
now.
profile of him.
I'm calling my shot. We're going to become buddies.
Oh, you're gonna call him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Billy, the Boglin name came from Cool Taste misspelling a comment on a Cobes video. Yeah, someone compared him to a Boglin toy earlier in the chat. So I brought up the Boglin toy. Stabby Hug says, "Do it, Billy, you asshole. Go see Copes and stop with the MTG." No, Magic the Gathering cards is the best game ever created that I played since I was 11 years old. And I'm playing it right now all the time. I'm going to do it instead of ever do anything you want me to do.
I only like
'Cause you've-
trick cards.
You've never been genuine and true to me, Stabby. You've always been stabbing me in the back. That's why your name's Stabby McHugs, because you come in for the hug and you stab me in the back. I know you, Stabby McHugs. I got you figured out. You could never sit at my table when I play Magic the Gathering cards.
I thought a stabby hug was fucking.
That's what's up.
Fucking squeeze on them titties, fucking squeeze her titties between my dick and fucking titty fuck her, fucking
Oh, he's way
suck
too
on her
into that.
titties, eat her pussy out, fuck her in the pussy, fuck her in the ass.
Now, Janey, after this,
Hashtag things guys who haven't had sex say.
he said sex. Do you want to change your outlook on whether or not you'd take the Cobra Commander?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Have her sucking on my cock and shove my tongue down her throat.
Hold up. He'd have her sucking on his cock.
Eloquent.
And he'd shove his tongue down her throat?
So he can taste his own cock in her throat.
Would his cock be in her mouth while he was shoving his tongue down her
He
throat?
really just wants to suck his own cock, but since he can't, he needs a girl to suck his dick, and so then he can, like, stick his tongue down her throat and actually experience.
Huh.
Or do yoga.
Very eloquent. Very Shakespearean.
I tell you what, that's graphic. I'm sorry. Now, if I shove my cock down
He's
her
not
fucking
sorry.
He's sorry.
throat, with consent, mind you, that probably be the most meat she's ever consumed in her life.
Oh my fucking god.
With consent.
What consent, mind you?
Okay, if I fuck a chick in the ass, trust and believe, I'll reach around and fucking diddle her clit.
Yeah, if he's gonna fuck a chick in the ass, you best believe he's gonna reach around and diddle her clit. Janey, have you ever been effed in the ass and
says
somebody
that
didn't
if
reach around and diddle your
Okay.
clit? Have you ever had a non-gentleman, like a non?
On
Coke's
one of
a
those
gentleman.
many occasions
You
where
ever
you
had-
happen to be effed in the ass.
Yeah, effed in the ass. Have you ever had a non-Cobes like gentleman not diddle your clit while he effed you in the ass?
Oh my god.
I'd ask the boys this question, but I don't know if any of them
have been effed in the ass.
Have a clit to diddle.
Oh.
No, I don't have a clit.
Yeah, none of
I
us
think
boys
I just
have diddle
I just
clits.
blacked out.
Oh, nice. What episode is that?
12. What?
It got dark.
Diddle clits. We're talking about the diddle clits.
Diddle clits.
The two fingers in
It's a
on the
last name, actually. Diddle clits.
Diddle clits? Yeah, that's
Roy
not too bad.
Diddle clits.
Yeah.
That's like a fucked up pony name.
Mr. Diddle clits.
Diddle clops.
Diddle clops.
Oh,
Diddle
God.
clops, I choose you.
No, please no.
inside and tickle her G-spot. So I was like, yes.
He's horny as fuck, isn't he?
He's thirsty. He needs some
Yeah.
water. He sounds really dehydrated.
Ooh, woo. $80 Domino's on me, Cobes. $80 Domino's pizza on me, Cobes. I'm coming to dinner, Cobes.
Ooh, woo.
That's what separates assholes from gentlemen. Because a gentleman who gets to fuck his girl in the ass will reach around and fucking diddle her clit and fucking tickle her G-spot at the same fucking time while it's just jacking
That guy's got some long fucking arms if he can do that. Fucking Mr.
It's
Fantastic over here.
It's true.
Are you saying he's right?
Yes, Cobes is correct. If anybody, like, if anybody's ever had sex
You
with a
gotta
girl,
take care of the front.
and I'm not even sure if Janey has had sex with a girl.
Nope.
Cobes has. Cobes knows.
Nah, I kissed a girl and it was just okay.
It does not sex. Kiss doesn't count. I kissed my mom. I'm not
Like,
Chris
I
Chan.
can appreciate the like aesthetic beauty of other women, but I don't like shellfish.
You gotta pump faster. If you got a bigger dick, go a little bit slower until she's used to it, and then just when she says go faster, fucking build up speeds nice and slow. A little bit faster, a little bit faster.
Pumping.
Then, you know what I'm saying?
Billy does that all the time. He's doing it right now.
I'm doing it right
This
now.
is the weirdest tutorial I've ever seen.
It's well, for one, you should play this for every boyfriend you ever have
Yep.
again, and maybe you would never have an ex again.
Well, I'm never having a boyfriend again if I have to do that.
Wow, this is honestly, you just wrote your own future. This
I already knew I was going to die alone. We're good.
Self-professed prophecy.
This is gonna be a fucking man. I'm gonna grab another one. Fuck this.
Yeah, grab another brewski, Cubs. Give us some sex ed, Cubs.
That puppet
is
always on the
Right?
ground.
myself. Fuck.
Fucking conky.
Is the puppet wearing a goth chick shirt?
I have no. Yeah,
I see like a goth. It looks like a goth chick face, and the puppets.
It's like a slightly more like well-groomed jigsaw.
Eat pussy, not animals. Well, I mean, geez, if you're offering.
Animals. Oh.
Yeah, this all stemmed because of a vegan person said eat pussy, not animals. And he was like, I'll eat your pussy, you know, if you're consenting and hot. And it just went into a diatribe. It was great.
Okay, if she does have a fucking vegan cucklord boyfriend, how the fuck is he gonna have stamina with no actual fucking...
He's just wasted and running his mouth, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Protein.
Because it's not like he's gonna actually get pussy.
How's a vegan boyfriend gonna pleasure a vegan girl without protein? If you don't have any stamina because you don't eat meat, you can't go from telling a vegan girl that you'll give up meat in order to eat her pussy to then question whether or not her vegan boyfriend
You
can
get
handle
protein
her.
from other sources other than meat.
Well, yeah, of course, but the way he's doing this is not suave, Cobes.
Is cum vegan?
Oh yeah, because it can consent.
Well, yeah.
It's consensual. Animals can't consent.
So graping people is not vegan.
Yeah, of course not.
Grapefruiting people, though. You ever seen that tutorial? The grapefruiting? Yep. That is totally vegan.
So you grab a glass of wine and a nice medium rare steak.
It's vegetable
some
abuse,
potatoes,
fruit abuse, man, produce
some
abuse.
oysters. Then you fucking slam a Monster Energy drink. You're gonna have fucking stamina for days, man. It's fucking, dude. Are you fucking mentally retarded? Because if you are, I'm so sorry. You know, I struggle with Asperger's, so yeah, there you go.
I like my Asperger's medium rare.
Are you fucking mentally retarded? Because I have Asperger's.
Yeah.
Dude, I might take some of these CBD gummies, man. Yeah, Delta 8 was legalized by Donald Trump, so suck my dick. Hold on a second. Let me just bust these out on camera. I mean, you saw me do it on camera at my old place when I accidentally made those capsule videos public.
What's he doing?
Whoops.
He just is perpetually in jerk-off mode.
What do you think that place smells like?
He moved into it less than a year ago.
Doesn't
but
matter.
It
doesn't
probably
matter.
smells like fecal matter.
And depression.
I bet you there's
Dorito
more
dust.
of like a tobacco spittoon smell than fecal smell.
What's like a little bit of weed in there too, but like not good weed, like fucking outdoor
Wyoming weed. Wyoming, that's where he lives.
Oh god, like so
Yeah.
that's outdoor or basement? Probably
Yeah,
basement.
it's illegal. Or either that or it's imported from a legal state.
Yeah.
That's the only other place.
Look at that.
Do you think he
Rainbow
could afford
gummy.
the imported?
I need 2 more of these gummies, dude. I'm not fucking around. Like, this is...
He's not fucking around. They're CBD though, so that doesn't get you high.
No, oh, your ankles feel better. They're like less inflamed.
Like
now.
I don't even
Good for
fucking
you.
notice anything. I don't even fucking notice.
I notice if I'll smoke weed and I'll grind up CBD, potent weed with the other stuff, and it does kind of make me feel a little more relaxed. It might be placebo for all I know, but
Well, fortunately, even if you know about placebo effect and even if you know that placebo effect is a thing, it'll actually still work.
yeah. So
Our,
as good
our
as
brains
it being,
are that fucking dumb.
Yep. Yeah.
Tasty. I'm gonna eat the whole goddamn pack. How many of these you got left?
I used to get it was like AC/DC strain, which is like 2 parts CBD for every 1 part THC. And even though that weed was kind of weak on THC, I would get like a different kind of high from it, and it was kind of relaxing. But yeah, it could be placebo.
Oh, look at that. We got 4 left.
Nom nom.
1, 2.
Those are Delta 8s.
These are fucking tasty.
They're tasty.
Yes.
And Trump legalized them.
Running down the street topless. Running down the street topless with your
He is so desperately horny.
vegan friend. Oh, too bad it's censored.
Good thing the camera
Showing them
isn't.
titties.
You can't drink those Bud Light Platinums without getting fucking
I can say that
randy,
because
my dude.
vegan booty is totally of age.
Thank God he doesn't have the camera tilted
I love
too far
animals.
down.
If I could afford to adopt every animal in the shelter, bloody fucking right, I would. If I had the space to raise them.
Bloody right.
You're too
Bloody
lazy.
right.
Hold on. It's not even about the space. Every animal from the shelter, one person would not be able to take care of all of them. You just become an animal hoarder.
What if Cobes
at that
becomes like
point.
the crazy cat lady?
That's
meets,
what I'm saying, an
meets-
animal hoarder.
But meets the Tiger King, and it's like
The Tiger King actually had money to like.
And charisma.
he stretched. He stretched $1, but those
what I was gonna
lions were
say was
hungry.
like it wasn't still ideal circumstances for those large cats to live in those kind of things.
In my opinion, it was good enough.
Better. It was better than what King Cobra could do.
Well, yeah, and
with a bunch of stray cats and dogs.
I wouldn't trust any sort of pussy with King Cobra.
You know how fucking heartbreaking it is when you go into an animal shelter.
He's just virtue signaling here.
And you're looking for a dog or a cat to adopt. There's a shelter just full of dogs and cats that nobody wanted.
He fake cried.
They all look fucking miserable. They just want a loving home.
He's
crying.
And you can only take one.
You can only
I'm not trying to get fucking emotional, but
Oh my fucking
depressing,
god,
dude.
he's making himself cry talking
I'd
about
love to have a
that.
dog of my own, but I don't got the money for that crap. I can't afford dog food or vet.
But even like a lot of people, I don't know. It's kind of
Bills.
it's crocodile tears.
So I'm being responsible enough to say, wait until I build my damn dream house.
Nice. He pulled
If you're
himself
gonna call
out of the
Isaiah
code.
Butterfield Isaiah Butterdick, then can we call you, what's the word?
His dream house was basically Castle Grayskull.
Yeah,
I
someone
remember him
mocked it up in that video. It was
Yeah,
fantastic.
it was
Why am I
Castle
not
Grayskull.
surprised?
Fantastic.
Why am I not surprised?
Foreign cunt. That's a little too harsh. And this is all in good fun, but let's be serious. Can we call her,
If I can be
Squash
serious
Snatch?
for a moment.
Or tomato titties? Now, I have a great deal of respect for women. However, when you're doing crap like this, storming a KFC and
respect for
smearing
women.
fake blood all over the place, fuck you, okay? I used to work fast food.
Wait, what does that
And
have
when
to do
some
with
fucking
being a
dickhead
woman
would
and
make
not
a mess of the
vegan?
table,
Wouldn't it be
I
vegan?
fucking
Some
hated
vegan
it.
in that?
I didn't say shit because it was a living.
Was it his job to clean the tables? Because that's the job they give to like the handicapped people. Like I've worked. Seriously though, I've worked at like multiple fast food restaurants when I was in my 20s, and like the people who were capable worked they worked the grill, they worked like the sandwich building station, they dropped the fries, they dropped the chicken, they cook, like I worked at Wendy's mostly, like we cooked the baked potatoes, we'd make the salads, and then the person who had special needs, their job was to like clean the dining room, like wipe down the tables in the dining room and collect the dirty trays and bring them back for someone else to wash.
I remember.
Damn.
I remember seeing the special needs
That's
people always
interesting you
cleaning
say
at
that,
my
man.
restaurants, so I would partake.
Why is that interesting though?
Oh, because I had an employee. I work at a warehouse. I'm a supervisor at a warehouse, and I have an employee that is autistic. And when there's nothing to do, like he'll just go around and clean.
Oh,
like,
well,
he has
I
to
mean,
keep
that's
himself busy
productive.
all the time.
This was not like these people weren't like, if they were autistic, they were like very low functioning, and it was people with like head injuries and shit like that. It was like their job was literally the easiest job in there, and they would collect the trays and like wipe down the tables.
Yeah.
Who goes into a fast food? I couldn't even tell you the last time I ate in a fast food restaurant. When I was a kid,
Well, we haven't
and a
really been
teenager.
able to.
Yeah, but even before that, like, that was like a 80s and 90s thing for me. And then after that, like, I wouldn't go in. I go through the drive-thru and eat it at home because there was always weirdos in those places.
I remember I would go to the gym with a buddy of mine, and we'd drive in together, and he'd always work out like 2 hours, and I'd only do like 30 minutes. So then I'd walk over to the Burger King afterwards and crack off a little dollar menu rodeo cheeseburger.
Reward yourself for working out
some
with
nut-
some fast
and
food.
Some nuggies, yeah.
Are there no dollar menus
I remember that.
anymore?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Inflation hit the dollar menus.
Sadly.
Oh yeah, those don't exist anymore. Yeah, unfortunately.
Hi, Karen.
Dollar store's still around.
Dollar store, but nothing's a dollar there. It's all fucking $2. I go to Daiso.
What? You go to Daiso. That's like the Daiso. That's like a 150 store too, because it's a 100 yen store.
It's a yen store.
It's a 100 yen store, so it's like it's the Japanese dollar store, but that translates to about 150.
Most people in the States don't have a Daiso in their town.
I love Daiso.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's like one in Bellevue, and I went to one at the Westlake shopping center over there.
Yeah,
everything's so beautifully packaged and well lit.
I walk in a Daiso.
That's where the riots were.
Everything's $2.
Like right
What
outside
do they sell there?
of right outside of Westlake.
Everything.
Daiso's
it's
like
the
a Japanese dollar store.
Jinx.
Oh,
I don't play that fucking game.
Jeez, okay.
Seattle
Damn,
has
Billy,
no.
calm
Hold on.
down.
Someone in the chat just said Seattle has no burger place, does it? What?
Damn. What?
You never heard of eating a bag of dicks?
Right?
Poor Seattle doesn't
Gotta
have no
put some
birthday
dicks in your
place.
mouth. Put some dicks in your mouth.
Put a big fat bag of dicks in your mouth.
You don't like
Come
it,
on.
you can eat a bag
You
of
don't-
dicks.
Yep. Some guy, some short guy said that.
I went
Oh
to
my god, Ben.
I went to Dick's fairly recently
Vertically challenged.
because I was effing
Horizontally
up. I was
gifted.
effing up on my diet. I got a maple nut cone from Dick's. They have maple nut ice
Maple
cream.
nut ice
Maple
cream?
nut ice
Ooh,
cream. It
that
was
sounds good.
tasty.
Canadian cum.
Is that what they call it?
Maple nut.
Oh.
Damn.
What?
We're almost up to the goal, guys.
Eliezer Kazaris says, Janey, I fell in love with you. I hope I got your name right. Jaynie.
That's not spelled right.
Oops.
Nice try. It's okay.
Yeah, she's
We
not
got
gonna.
50
Nobody can
pesos.
spell it right.
She's
That
not
was
gonna.
a 50 peso
Ooh.
dono. How much is that?
Well, now because of the American
That's
dollar.
That's like $3, I think.
It's
Oh,
$3.
Okay, well, we appreciate it.
But yeah, don't worry.
I appreciate your effort.
Not respecting.
And your dono.
Not respecting Janey enough to get her name correct is still more respect than she's used to.
Dude,
so-
my iPhone doesn't even give me that much respect. Seriously, it still autocorrects my name to Janet. And then I go, damn it. I love you.
Don't get into the Rocky Horror references
Oh
because
my
we'll
God.
go all night.
My roommate, I had a roommate in college who did the floor show for like the midnight showings
I
at
used
the music box.
I used to go to those when I was a teenager in high school. It was like a really popular thing.
Art school, man. Good times. Good times.
I know I could make money selling my awesome, badass, handcrafted wands. I would have done that a long time ago. Honestly, I want to thank my trolls for harassing me at my last 2 jobs that I had, because if you hadn't, I wouldn't have started Cobra Craft Handmade Wands.
See, he
so
asked
good on
for
you
it.
for that. See, I kind of know how women think. I've studied, I've observed, I've listened.
I studied the blade. Wow.
You
That's
know,
real
I
music.
go down on vegan booty. She's cute. I've seen chicks that
keeps
are like
going
4,000
with it.
times harder.
Yeah, I
but,
know. He just keeps saying it.
Beggars
Like
can't be
somebody's.
choosers.
It's like somebody's trying to convince him. It's like he's trying to convince himself.
Am I right? Yeah.
Because he is encouraging speciesism, which is no different to racism or sexism.
What? Speciesism is just a bullshit.
There we are. We're almost there. Thank you, Coop Car.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Let's start the train. Let's finish this off, guys. We came in at almost 90%.
Fucking term created by Gen fucking Z. Speciesist. No, not species this. Speciesist. Speciesist.
Can't even pronounce the fucking word.
Jesus Christ, even fucking Bing says this is bullshit. Country crock,
666.
more like a country cock.
Hail Satan.
Butter
That
dick.
was lazy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Country crock. More like country crock.
Just Christ.
People are fucking stupid.
How drunk is he? Is he
lit.
drunker than
Drunk
usual?
enough.
I mean, he's
Not as
not.
drunk
Drink with
I
me,
mean,
you two.
he had that CBD, you guys. He's obviously crossfaded.
He's horny drunk.
Goofballs now.
He's horny drunk.
He's tripping balls, guys.
Say
He
it
wants
with
to do
me.
all the sex.
Women's lib. Yes.
He's gonna diddle her liberus.
I lost my bloody ponytail holder, and I'm like, fuck it. It's gonna be a.
Why is he like swearing like he's British now?
Because he grew up on Aussie.
Oh.
And because he thinks it's cool to have a slight British affect.
Is that why you think?
Day where Cobra
Lo-
just lets
hey.
his hair down, man. Yeah. Goth hippie on YouTube. Like, what's up? Fucking
What's
story.
up?
Goth hippie.
He's a goth hippie.
Sorry, that's not like no. That
Ben,
doesn't- no.
that's most definitely what's up.
Drag queen bullshit.
Gutter
And some of
hippie.
those sick fucks turn out to be some real sick fucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, let's just like
know what I'm saying?
stop and think about that.
Know
Like,
what I'm
how
saying?
stupid do you have to be? Let's just not do any background checks. Yeah, you know what? They're drag. It's progressive. And, oh my God, you guys, it's modern. Fuck off.
Rocco's Modern
I'm still gonna
Life.
follow her because she's kind of cute.
Is that a bunch of swords in like a trash bin in the background?
They might be his sticks for making wands.
Like Terrence Pop said, if you're paying for your porn,
I see a
you're a
hilt.
schmuck. Yeah, Tash Peterson, if you've never seen Mr. Butterfield's penis, then how can you confirm it?
What?
I don't have a car, so I pretty much either ride my bike or walk everywhere.
He said ride my bike. He didn't say ride bike. Did someone correct him on that?
So, I don't know. It was probably an accident.
Whenever the
He wants somebody to ride his bike. It's pretty obvious.
I go, so I'm getting some sort of movement and exercise when I go. People are like, how the fuck? I've seen the way Cobra eats and drinks. How the fuck is he not fatter than he already is? Look, let's just be real.
Please don't do this.
Because I have a high metabolism, and because I walk or ride bike wherever I go. I don't have the
got it.
luxury of driving my own car to the grocery store or whatever. And there are some people who can afford that, and that's cool, man. Yeah, I would fuck vegan booty in her dirt box.
Dude, we know.
She's cute.
He would consensually fuck vegan booty in her dirt
He,
box.
he still sounds unsure about it. I mean, I would do it. Like, are you sure you would do it though? You seem like you
He
need
is
to be
sure of
convinced
it.
a little bit more.
Maybe he does need some convincing. Do you want to?
He's really like putting his mouth on that bottle.
That's what you do with bottles.
Wait for him to just like. What did Cinderella? What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
She gagged.
Reach around and rubber clit, fucking tickled her G spot.
Rubber clit.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck! Now I got the hiccups.
He's like Disney character. He's Disney
Like, I
character
hate to
drunk.
say it, but that's the goddamn truth. Just
Disney
because
character
she gives
drunk.
you
Oh
pussy
my God.
doesn't mean she's automatically entitled
Yes,
to
for
a
sure.
wedding ring.
Was it the drunk dog from Five Goes West? Is that?
Oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah, not Disney.
Yeah. Oh fuck, what was that? That was like a DreamWorks, wasn't it? Was that DreamWorks?
I don't think it was pre-DreamWorks.
Oh my God,
I'm
Five
pretty
Goes
sure
West.
Five
wow.
Goes West wasn't even Don Bluth,
Oh
right?
my
Like
God.
somebody else took the property and remade.
Yeah, you're right.
An American Tale. Oh my God, I just like got friggin' right back.
An American Tale.
Back so hard in my childhood. I watched movies like that just
An
over and over
American
again.
Tale.
Oh man.
An American Tale.
Rest in peace, Trevor Moore. For those of you that don't know, Trevor Moore from The Whitest Guys You Know died today. It's very sad. I'm heartbroken. Let's go back to the Cobes.
It's because it's super fucking easy.
Oh,
For
Mark
as
David's
famous
so
as
close.
I am, I could easily start an OnlyFans
Let's do it, guys.
as a male. And even though a bunch of people have already seen my cock, because I was stupid in my younger years, posting
he did
pics to
porn.
my dating profiles like, hey. When I find out that the websites are like, well, you gotta pay for just to talk to these chicks. I'm like, wait, what? I upload a picture of me and my dick. I fucking boost up my profile with my sexiest qualities. I'm a guitar player. I'm great with animals.
I play
I'm great with
guitar. I
kids.
know
I'm
how to
great
play
with
Wonderwall.
elderly people. I love to try new things.
Okay,
in the
John Mayer.
kitchen and cook. Well, shit. I enjoy long walks.
he's
on
still
the beach.
hiccuping.
I enjoy nature, that kind of thing.
I like nature.
I enjoy ride bike.
I go on hikes.
Cliche can this fucker be?
What a basic bitch.
Cliche after cliche.
Zero
Yeah.
Run says Cobra has a tiny pickle. It's something him and Billy have in common. What are you trying to say, Zero Run? That you
Fuck you, Zero Run.
You think that a tiny pickle is a bad thing? I like tiny pickles. I like gigantic pickles.
Maybe
I
he's
like
a grower,
sliced
not a
pickles.
shower.
I don't grow pickles. The cucumbers. You can grow cucumbers pretty easily, but the brine process is out of my jurisdiction. Yeah, as far as cucumbers go, I'll just buy a nice, good cucumber. I like the Bubby's brand cucumbers. I don't know, like, what's wrong with a tiny little pickle. Like, pickles of all sizes are delicious. It really doesn't matter about size.
Respect all pickles.
Go!
I'm gonna chug this beer.
Do it.
Yeah.
Chug, chug.
Eduardo
chug,
on a sip
chug.
train.
Knock it back.
We
Go
hit that
for
goal,
it.
baby. Thank you guys for getting us
Deep
that
throat
goal.
that beer. Hey! Yay! Nice. We hit the goal. Woo!
But if you're referring to my cock, then you're double wrong, dude. I got a sweet dick.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he dips it in
Because
sugar.
the idea of me starting an OnlyFans would be pointless when there's already, whoa, hello, so many pictures of my dick on the internet.
Put that there a second
So
ago.
that's-
Yeah, it's Cobes. He's drunk.
Holy
it's like
cow.
That's just how it is.
Oh, man.
Punk rock says chug, 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 chug. God damn, dude, the fucking chat's blowing up. That's how you know I'm famous.
Drowsy God knows life is basic, bitch.
Yeah,
Just let him
Go
know.
fuck yourself.
I missed the goal.
You missed the goal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to go.
Ever
pee.
since the other flies witnessed me swatting and squishing their friend with my fly swatter,
What?
well, they've been less reluctant to fly around me. Look, it's a streamer who gets famous for drinking on
Air
stream.
Cobra. Don't fly Air
That's all
Cobra.
you focus on, you're missing the point.
Oh!
Rocking that
Uh-oh.
shirt that says, I
Didn't even try to cover
hit
that.
Yeah,
In the face.
I had a fan send me this shirt.
See, I don't even think it's fair to say that Cobes is autistic. He's
That's
so,
an insult to autistic people.
No, not that. He's so pure and honest with his statements. He gives you like the truth. He should be raw autistic. This is raw, unadulterated autism.
He's-
This is smart. This is next level. This is the Tarantino of autists. This is Quentin Tarantism over here, and I'm a fan.
Billy's hoping for that Cobra clout.
I'm not hoping.
Seriously.
Cobes.
He's ball washing at this point.
Cobes should take me up on my offer of becoming his wingman. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, you'd get some pussy, Cobes.
I'd improve Cobes' life 1,000%.
Improve that quality of living.
I'd be like Hitch. You ever see Hitch with
Oh, God, that
with
movie.
Will Smith?
No.
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
be his
no,
Hitch.
too many times.
I'd be Cobes' Hitch.
You ever seen that movie, Ben?
Oh, it's...
No.
I haven't seen it either, but
I don't
I've seen
like
the commercial
Will
for it.
Smith.
I've seen the trailer for it.
Yeah, it's not the...
Oh, wow.
It's not...
It's not great, but
It's a
whatever.
It's like a mid 2000s rom com. It's not great. It's something you could
No,
like
thank you.
maybe tolerate if your family members are watching the background, but it depends on how high tolerance you have for
This
like.
is not a glowing.
Thank you for that
Will Smith.
review. Thank you
Yeah.
for that review.
You're welcome.
I haven't seen the movie. I just know that Will Smith hooks people up with love, and he himself.
You don't even know if he
can't
did it
find love.
well.
I know he did it well. I saw the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer just reveals it all.
I saw the trailer. It's all I need to know to make a Hitch reference 15 years later.
I mean, that's pretty
My
much all
hair
you need to
gets
watch a
too
movie these
bad,
days.
Like, I'll get hair plugs.
No.
But anyways, YouTube.
See how slow he's talking now? I don't know why.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
That's CBD, man.
It fucks you up.
Cool, cool.
Big and buckle.
Later.
Good night, Cobes.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, I wish
That one-
I were a fish. I would go swimming with the women.
I want to get fucked up with Cobes.
Hell yeah.
I like when we watched the one video. He kicked the people out of his apartment. It was like, do you remember that?
Vaguely, yeah. That's most definitely not what's up, though. If I'm
Not.
I'd hate to get kicked out of Cobes' apartment if I
So,
was hanging out with him.
We're going to go for a little bit longer. Thanks to all of you for helping us meet the goal this week. You're the best audience ever. And we have to
You guys are
run
amazing.
a little bit here into antagonism, and then we'll read Streamlabs. So it's going to start.
I can turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, they're gonna touch me.
I love it. I saw Mitch in the chat, by the way. Shout out to Mitch.
Yeah,
Great
Mitch
intro.
has been in all night.
Yeah.
Mitch did
Yeah,
this dope
pretty
intro.
great.
Poetry snaps.
Mitch, we need to talk about some new intro makings, so you should hit me up, Ben at drunkenpeasants.com.
Wish I could afford that.
Were there any new Streamlabs that had to be read?
Of course there were.
Okay, here they are.
Somebody gave $1,000 and said, "This is for the girl's life. Take it on cam." We can't do that on YouTube. Sorry.
That's cheap.
Drowsy God says, "Life is basic, bitches." Bass player said, "Billy, will you sing the DuckTales theme song with Ben doing
Can
the
everyone
woohoos?"
on the panel please tell Jacqueline that she is a sweet girl?
Jacqueline, you are a very sweet girl.
Yeah, Jacqueline.
I've only known cool, nice Jacqueline, so I'll take that as a compliment.
Jacqueline.
And we're talking about you.
I know.
What's a compliment? Fuck is wrong with you? I don't know what a compliment. Do you eat your boogers? I eat mine.
What?
Are they Chipotle?
What do they taste like?
It tastes like Chipotle.
Lost brain cells?
Yep. No, oh, well, I ride Morton Davis says, I ride Tip Train. Muffin Man says he's on that Delta 8, so he's probably fairly high.
Riding tips, huh?
By the way, Janey's pretty cute.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah, I saw you do that earlier when it came up on screen and nobody read it. I was like, this fucking thirsty ass bitch just
Maybe
needs
I have
compliments.
low self-esteem because I
it's
used to
not
be
a
fat
maybe.
and ugly,
It's
man.
not a maybe.
Why do you think I have a
Billy,
YouTube channel? I need attention.
You called her YouTube channel simp content.
Did I?
Yeah.
All of
I
it's
don't remember.
kind of neckbeard bait.
When
Yeah.
you made her cry, you said it was simp content.
No. I don't remember. I don't remember the things I said.
Can I pull it up and play it? No. Oh, okay.
Doesn't
you.
matter to me.
Fuck you.
DJ
Oh,
Fix Soul
Benny.
said chicka chicka chicka. Coop Car gave that big love. Is that Eliezer Cazares says, Janey, I fell in love with you. I hope I got your name right.
Oh my
The Karen said,
god.
hi Billy, hi all.
That is
Isolation-
cringy,
Oh, man.
dude.
It's not
Sorry.
cringy. It's not cringy to send love to Janey or anybody
He said
in the
he-
form of money. I appreciate all your money. It doesn't even go to me. It goes to my kids, but I like it.
I know, it all goes to them. I see none of this.
Yeah, all my kids.
Literally only exposure.
Yeah, Isolation Agorist says, Billy, if you go to Wyoming, just make sure you live stream it while you eat that $80 Domino's. Ooh, woo, woo.
Ooh,
You
woo,
know,
woo,
you
woo.
know. B-Ball Julian says, Chuck is the booty warrior. The choice is y'all.
I'm an ass man.
Bow, bow. Neek says, cucumber. Cucumber. Baby Cheese is what Billy says is true. Notice Billy's calm demeanor because Billy knows he doesn't need to be defensive because what he speaks is the truth. Thank you, Baby Cheese. It always
You're
sounds
an
better.
enabler, Baby
Always
Cheese.
sounds better when somebody pays money to tell the truth. XPZ says if he's found insane or mentally incompetent and it's found she egged him on, she can be held liable too. That catches us all the way back to the tip of the dick of the slip and the tip of the boom.
You are.
With the boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Longest
let's-
day ever.
All right.
She's strong, powerful, smart girl for her age.
So this is from H3H3's podcast.
Buzz Boogie.
Him talking to Boogie is
This is pre new teeth. I actually weren't we down the hallway from him when he
feel
did
so out of
this?
touch.
Didn't we?
no,
Wasn't
this was
at,
that was when he was doing
at
the
VidCon?
React. This was yeah, that was the Fine Brothers React content he was
Okay.
doing. This
I know
is,
we were on an elevator with Boogie and we rode up to this floor, and at the end of the floor, our buddy Eugene was there, like hanging out doing his VR stuff, and Boogie went because like they rent out like hotel suites to do their content at
Yeah.
VidCon.
like meeting rooms and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking rich people.
So the Fine Brothers were filming React with a bunch of YouTubers down the hallway.
And Boogie
This
went
was-
down that. Yeah,
This was, I think, the day before VidCon or the day after. I can't remember
Something
which,
like
which
that.
time it was.
I want to go to VidCon, but like I wouldn't have anyone to go with.
But yeah, this is H3 applauding Boogie for sleeping with a 20-year-old girl. The whole point of this is Keemstar, recently single, has got hooked up with a 20-year-old girlfriend right now. And the whole internet's like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I hate this weird like moral policing on the internet.
And Trish Paytas was calling out Keem, saying how horrible it is. She's like, I had guys use me when I was that age. This is horrible. And,
she wanted to be used.
And then
she's Trisha Paytas.
And then Ethan H3H3 took Trish Paytas' comments and did a versus Keemstar and like totally shat on Keemstar for what he was doing. And then this got released, and this is Boogie talking about it on the podcast.
I'm shocked. How old is she? How old is she?
He already knows, like, it's
What's the
gross,
age?
and that's why he's taking
She
so
will be
long.
able to legally drink soon. Damn, you dog, dude. Yeah,
See, that's the thing, though. It's like
it's not bad. She's legal. You're out there. You're shaking your dick.
It was, but that's fine. Don't try and find out who the girl is. Don't.
And this is a clip. This is a clip on recently this week talking about Keemstar and his 20-year-old girl.
Because he has a long-time feud with Keemstar.
Yes.
So, like with Boogie, he's like, "Oh, you dog!" Like, kind of
yeah. That's what he's like. He's like, yeah, good for you.
well,
Get it.
obviously, like, he's not dating a 20-year-old for her, like, intellect, right?
don't
Like,
know
he
that.
doesn't necessarily.
she could have
okay,
both.
understand you
Well,
guys.
there's actually
like,
a commentary on this afterwards.
Guys,
and why
okay.
would you date a woman for
Oh my
intellect
God,
anyways?
you guys are talking about the exceptions and like not the rules.
You
So
know-
it's I know she's legal, right? But
yeah,
there's the reason why it's like fucking weird. It's like, what could he possibly have in common with her? And like, why not just wait at least until she's like
What
able
can they
to
have
drink?
in common? They're
They
humans that
yeah.
want attention. Is that not enough?
I don't know, guys. I mean, like, consenting adults. Yes, I'm very happy that
Yes,
they are
they're
both
consenting
consenting
adults.
adults. It's just like, as someone who dated, like, when I was 19, I dated someone 10 years older
Yeah,
than
I'm
me,
sure you
and I
picked a
didn't
good one too,
realize
right?
until I did not because I
Oh.
was 19.
Yeah, so
and he
let's-
was a lot
let's change
older.
the laws because
and it
you
was,
picked a
and he
shitty
was
fucking old man.
I'm not saying.
That's
What
not
are you
even
talking
old,
about?
29?
I'm not saying to. Okay, one, I'm not saying to change any laws.
Okay,
I don't know
good.
where the fuck that came from.
It came
bitch.
from me making a point against your shit
And
point.
two, after it took
Do
me
you
a
just
long
want,
time to
You
realize.
just want to be absolved of wrong choices.
It took me a long time. I'm ignoring you guys because I'm going to get
Yeah,
through this.
keep going.
It took me a long time to realize that I really, one, that I could and should have done better, but two, that I was very much manipulated into that relationship.
Yeah, that
and
sucks.
when he kept getting complimented by his friends, going, "Oh, you dog, you." Guess what? How that made
How
me
that make
feel?
you feel? Terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's pretty
Especially
fucking
since
terrible.
I was fucking smarter than him and the breadwinner.
Yeah. Well, good for you for paying his way. I'm proud of you.
Right? Not anymore.
Yeah, it's too bad. Anyways, let's continue watching this clip.
The girl is not to blame for anything.
Yeah.
The girl is only 20 years old. She's a child. Yes. We love, I don't know anything about her, but I'm not going after
You
all.
dog
I'm never gonna
for
criticize
fucking
her
a
or say
child.
anything bad about her. This is just about a 39-year-old creep preying on a young girl.
Yes.
Well, now it is.
39-year-old creep preying
Yeah,
on
he
a
said
young
a child,
girl.
which she's not a
So-
child, but she isn't legal to old enough to drink, and that's like. Well, one, you can't go out anywhere. I had that awkwardness of dating
most of
someone
the
who was
world,
much older,
18
and
is
it
old
did
enough
make
to
it
drink.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's most of the world. I'm talking about my
cool
personal
thing is- the
experience
cool
as someone
thing
who
is-
lives in the U.S.
The cool thing is that
where we
Keemstar,
are.
US is heavily
the cool
flawed.
thing
Where
is
we
that
are.
Keemstar and Boogie are very wealthy men that have other things for them to do than to go out. They can go to their properties and watch movies and hang out and do fun shit that doesn't involve her paying their way. It's quite the opposite and shows why the relationship has beneficial uses to both parties. Here's what I don't like. I don't like 20-year-old girls that have to fuck around their whole life with 20-year-old guys. Because 20-year-old guys fucking suck to date. There's a reason 44-year-old cougars
How
go
many
back and date
20-year-old
20-year-old
guys have you dated?
I'll tell you how many. 7. So I fucking know.
At the same time.
Nah, one by one. I want to make sure it was true.
In a whole weekend.
Nah, but 20. Why
Back
would
to back.
20-year-old girls want to be with 20-something-year-old guys? 20-something-year-old guys are fucking stupid.
I love how hard you're defending that.
Hell, goddamn, yes, I am.
It's not like he can't be creepy. Why isn't it?
It's
Why
not
can't it just
creepy.
be creepy?
Why is it? Why should it be creepy?
Because he's creepy and gross.
Why? Because
Creepy has become like an undefiable crime now. Anyone can say they're
It's
creepy.
not even
and, like,
creepy. He's a fucking multi-millionaire that brought a 20-year-old girl to his fucking consensual ranch house to play fucking muddin', to go mudding in the fucking pits and have fun.
So doing a
and
Matt
watch
Gaetz?
movies and hang. What do you mean doing a Matt Gaetz? You dumb fucking psycho.
What the fuck?
What do you mean doing? Matt Gaetz paid girls cash as out of his collection funds.
Oh, it's for college.
He could have paid the money out of his own pocket and never would have been caught. He paid it out of his frickin' political funds. That was a Matt Gaetz mistake.
You dumb fucking psycho.
Keemstar paid for it out of his YouTube ad revenue.
You're starting to sound like the My Pillow guy.
Am I?
A little bit.
Interesting. You're starting to sound like every other fucking woman that is mad that she's not 20 and can fuck Keemstar.
Are you on your period?
No, I'm on the exclamation point, bitch.
I think he's on the rag.
But
I think he's gonna cry.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cry?
Obviously, yes.
Cry.
The whole
Don't ruin your makeup, honey.
The whole reason that I wanted to play this clip was Boogie's follow-up tweet. Do you still have that? I sent you the link to it. You had it pulled up on the screen. Because that was this is Boogie saying, a clip of me on the H3H3 podcast is going around where I admitted to dating a 20-year-old when I was 44. If you think that's creepy, keep in mind, mentally and emotionally, I am 14. She was robbing the cradle.
Okay. He's fucking around, right?
Yes, that's a joke, but that's fucking hilarious.
But it's a gross joke.
Why?
It's great, but it's gross.
Why is it gross?
That's because it's dark humor. That's what I'm saying. Ben, why are you getting offended? I'm agreeing
not
that
offended. We're asking you to own some of your statements.
Oh my god,
We're
guys.
just asking you to take ownership over some of your words. If you want to back out and not take ownership, that's fine.
Hey,
yeah.
Maybe if you let me finish a fucking sentence, I fucking could. I didn't when I said gross, I mean in that it's a good dark joke because it is evoking that creepy vibe. I don't know why you guys jumped down my throat when I agreed with you.
Because I'll tell you why.
You guys were just ready for me to disagree with you.
Because your agreeability.
Because it's not like we're friends and we actually share a lot of the same opinions or something.
Look,
but it does get the
down your
views.
throat. I
Can
said
you guys
why.
please put a fucking tampon in and get a fucking Hershey's bar and shut the fuck up?
That's exactly
Get back
the
in the
answer we need
kitchen.
right now. That's exactly the answer.
Sexism.
Yes, this is sexism. This is men holding women down.
I'm about to ban this Janey simp.
You guys are so
from
bitchy.
the fucking.
I like the Janey simp.
Well, first of all, they're typing all in caps.
I
which
can't
is
even.
Really
I
annoying.
can't. Wait, who's the simp?
The one that keeps sending
It's our
in
good
donos.
friend. It's our good friend.
Oh, I can't even see it. Dude, he's simping. I can't see any of it. I don't see the.
Stop typing
So
in
it's
caps.
complete. Honey, I'm sorry. I can't see it. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
she doesn't have the pleb
don't
chat,
see any of it.
unfortunately. If you really want to be a Janey simp, the best way to do it is to become a patron member. Link up your account on Patreon through the Discord, and you can use the Discord fan chat below. You just go to Discord, you find the live room, and you chat with everybody else who's a Patreon, and that's the best way to simp to Janey because we only let her see the fan content. This isn't kayfabe. This is just ball busting. Janey likes to
She has
push.
balls, by the way, guys.
Janey likes to push, and I like to push, and we get together
When
and we
do
push.
I fucking push?
She has
Jeez,
I
I
just
don't
feel
know.
pushed around.
Is that true?
You fucking manhandle me.
I do actually. I did multiple
literally.
times in public.
He's
yeah.
such a bully.
Yes, I do. On all the time.
Salty boy.
It's not salty. It's because I'm bigger than you, so I push you around.
You put the salt in a salt.
I put the sweet in a salt.
Bully the fudge.
Bully the fudge. Yeah, the fudge is the sweet part.
You fuck him.
Look.
I love
Listen.
when a statement starts with look or listen.
Listen. I hear Jeff Holiday do that a lot.
Listen.
Listen. Okay.
If you want to say that women shouldn't have
Oh my
rights,
God,
you want to say women shouldn't have rights.
He's just going right back to it.
If you want to fight whether or not women should have rights at 20 years old, let me know because I would love to hear your statement on why women shouldn't have rights to choose when they're
If they
when
have
they're
the
adults.
rights, then they have the ability to make wrong decisions.
Yes, you learn to be a better person
And
by
stop
making
playing
bad
fucking
decisions
victims.
and then doing better.
I don't even have to say anything.
This weird victim complex bullshit is ridiculous.
You know who the real victims are? It's the 20-year-olds that didn't get a fuck around with rich playboys in their 40s. Those poor girls.
So me.
That's all this is
Yeah,
is
you're
sour
crying
apples.
about a 29-year-old.
You're sour Skittles, Janey.
I didn't know I was crying about him.
Well,
You just said we jumped on your throat when we just asked you,
Well, that wasn't actually related to what I said about my ex. That was about the joke that was dark. That's when I said you guys jumped down my throat.
Oh, okay, yes.
But of course, you know, you
Most
guys were kind of yelling and screaming, so it's not
true.
surprising that you would be able to
Our
remember.
yelling and screaming.
Poor Eduardo.
Our abuse, Eduardo, I'm sorry.
He's like the kid, like stuck in the middle of
Don't
like
let
the.
them weigh you down.
God bless you.
Thank you, Majorly Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm getting flashbacks when our parents would argue.
You're like between the parents that are about to get divorced. You're just like, just make it end,
Yeah,
guys. Just go to court.
If I were a 20-year-old girl,
oh God,
I would be dying to fuck
if
Keemstar and
I
Boogie.
were a 20-year-old girl,
I would be lining up with other 20-year-olds and just on my tiptoes trying to suckle at their wealthy, YouTube famous cocks.
more like bite at. They're 20. They don't necessarily.
I don't bite it. 20-year-olds know how to slurp a cock. Not that well, but they'll get better.
Oh, Billy.
What's that?
Nothing.
I know, dude. I
gonna
know a
let
lot
that
of
one go.
30-year-old women that didn't know how to blow a dick. It's not.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's not about
disappointing.
age. It's about determination.
Ladies, put in the effort.
It's about grit.
You know what I heard? I heard that good head is 10% technique, 90% enthusiasm. And I think that works both ways.
I don't believe that. I
Okay.
I think you learn.
Maybe
I think you learn
1585?
the techniques. You learn the techniques because you're
1585?
enthusiastic. If you
Well,
look, if you look at
practice, though, that's like practice, not necessarily enthusiasm.
if you look at giving a
I mean,
blowjob,
not everybody gets the
as
opportunity for
something
practice.
you want to get over with, then you're probably never going to get good at it. You're probably going to have the guy pull out of your mouth and just start fucking you until
well,
he comes.
dude, I mean, yeah, you do know a lot about this, don't you?
I'm a genius. I'm a comedic genius, a sexual genius, an overall genius, a tall genius.
You got a lot of experience over there.
Yes.
Slut.
Ain't my fault. Ain't my fault.
Did I do that?
Who hurt you?
Who hurt me?
Himself.
Every single
Everyone.
person I ever met
Ronald
hurt me.
McDonald hurt him.
Every single person I ever met
It was
hurt
not
me.
a happy meal.
And I appreciated every moment.
He got a
How
McDick.
did I hurt you, Billy?
How, Eduardo? I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how. I feel like we never got close enough.
Oh no.
I feel like there's always been distance between us, and that hurts.
You could just like scoot that way a little bit. You know.
You guys have a meetup.
Yeah, when we have another meetup, you got to come, and then I don't know. I'm not saying people hurt me forever. I get over it quick, so that's the only thing that hurt. Maybe we'll be besties, and maybe you and I will go with Cobes and make a giant pizza, and then teach them how to kiss girls.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
You gonna teach? How are you gonna teach each other how to kiss
All right,
girls?
I'm not even playing Trumpster Bob. We're gonna chill for like another minute here, and then we're gonna go.
These Janey episodes, we're gonna have to take them down from YouTube so nobody can see what a misogynist I am. But they've been some great
I
content.
thought I was the misogynist.
That was my impression of you.
That wasn't bad.
I wasn't gonna do that, but I was
Free
like,
it.
she fucking did it.
Yeah,
I'm
free
gonna
it.
do it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
I let him out, man.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm not gonna hold him in.
I'm gonna do it.
They're gonna come out the other end, though.
I can't
Janey,
burp.
you just have to move back to Washington.
No.
What?
It's too dark up here.
Whatever.
I can't deal with it. I need the sun.
Dude.
I love it down there, dude. It's summer every day. It's magical.
lying
I
to
fucking
yourself.
love it. I love it.
I think you should go back down there. I like your
just need-
visits
I just need
sparingly.
friends.
I think we get along better when it's only like a couple days a year.
No, it's been like 2 years.
What? No, did
It's
we
been a
hang out?
year and a half.
Okay.
Did we not hang out in LA at any point? We didn't, did we?
Nope.
Yeah, we tried to when I was down there, but
Yeah.
you were like, oh, I'm so tired. I need a
No,
week."
you were like, oh, I have to hang out with this other person who's going to be around the
No,
entire time.
I said, okay, I got a car. I'm gonna drive down and hang out with you, and you were like, no, actually, I did a weed, and I'm just gonna sit in my house.
No,
and
you were too busy.
I already had tacos.
You were
so-
too busy.
No,
for
you
me.
gave me. You
and
gave
you
me
didn't
a window.
even tell me
You gave
were
me a
in.
window.
You didn't even tell me you were coming into town until you were already here.
Yeah, I'm not fucking plan a night.
Yeah, it's not like our work or anything.
Fuck your job. Nobody cares about you. I was going to visit you. That's
I
more than
know.
enough. That's more than enough. I was going to share some of my valuable time with you. My vacation. I was going to come into your boring ass regular life and share a piece of my bright, beautiful vacation with you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bitch.
Uh-oh. Lock up your daughters. It's Billy the Fridge, Ronald McFondle, and JT Rockwell over a martini beat? Shit. You know, y'all better call 911. Nah, fucking call 911, because we're about to fly a plane into this motherfucker.
Wrestling champion, your neighborhood stranger. Pretty please picture me a Mickey D's doppelganger. It's a ball pit banger, let your nuts hang. Happy Meal tours, double-sided for a butt bang. Ass to ass! Go on and ride a slut train. Mustard on the upper lip next to a cum stain. It's a fun game, squeeze till the pig squeal. Twist her, fist her, blow like a pinwheel.
When I think of your daughter, I shower in cold water. Spin her on my finger like a Harlem Globetrotter. Oh bother, I'm like poo in a honey pot. Do her where she poo, then I am with the money shot. Funny thought, she gon' spin like a pinwheel. Rolling with McFondle, yo, you know it's a big deal. Get real, nah baby, get the plunger. At the bloody starts at the Mickey D's dumpster. Get dumber, this'll be hella awkward. Put you on my fist, twist you like a helicopter. Tell the doctor if you start to get dizzy. Just don't interrupt me when I start to get busy. She start to get pissy, I'ma call Ronnie Mack. She's a hypochondriac, toss her in a body bag. It's a party, man, do her like a line of coke. Pinwheel spinning them, sorry your vagina broke. Stop, hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop, hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop, hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop, hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Step 1, watch out for the rectum. Fist goes in the pussy, do not interject them. Next get ready for the lube. Simply, slippery is better for the move. No matter what you do, notice how the skin feels. Softer on your wrist, easier should be in wheels. Pop on your fist and tickle at the hole. Next upon the list is to give a little blow.
It's your boy Rocks and he's last on the cut. Rolling Ray near in Billy's donut truck. McFondle's in the back, sniffing lines off some sluts' butts. How'd I get on the track with these two sick-ass fucks? My team thinks it's dirty, that's why I'm in the booth. Perfect amount of vermouth and a splash of olive juice. My neighbor came through and asked if I could spit a verse. I said, I hate rapping clowns, this cat's even worse. So much blow he's eating off his face. How's that paint taste? Like the saying of the lusty lady filling out a place. The mountain and the clown, see McFondle behind your kids. Billy the Fridge, more like Billy the Walk-In. But things my man, every night living since we sin. Stumble into your favorite bar and drink till it spins. But it's all real, I got nerves of solid steel. I respect these ladies, leave the fridge and Mac to handle the pinwheel.
Hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop, hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop, hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel. Stop, hold up, stand still. Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.